Welcome, everybody. We are your two favorite heels. Well, one of us, and
The beard is in the building.
we are here to shoot the shit with you. Now, conspicuous by his absence is my boy Nike A1 fam. He just got back from his vacation, so he will not be joining us on the show here, but he says he's going to be in the crowd tonight. So hopefully we get to see him, brother. I'll tell you right now, we missed the shit out of you. How you doing, my brother? How was your
I
day?
second that. I second that.
How's
I
your weekend
second that.
been?
Oh man, weekend was quite eventful. Valentine's Day. Me and my date, which is my bed. We enjoyed ourselves. You know what I'm saying? A nice little peaceful sleep. And then Sunday and Monday, man. Well, some Monday ain't the weekend, but Sunday, it was cool, man. Pretty cool, pretty laid back. You know what I'm saying? I
I
didn't
took
do
I took my wife out to Texas Roadhouse Friday after she got off of work. We didn't think there was hardly going to be anybody there because it's 9:30 at night, but we also forgot that it was the day before Valentine's Day, so they were packed like no other. And then
yeah,
I took her to her favorite Mexican restaurant Saturday. We went early though because the later you go on Valentine's Day, the
yeah,
harder
it's
it's
hard.
going to be to get a spot.
Yeah,
But we had a
yeah.
nice little Valentine's weekend. Um, yeah, so yeah, we had a pretty good Valentine's weekend,
That's what's up. That's what's up,
and
man. Happy late Valentine's Day, Miss Bree.
that's right. Oh shit, Cat's in here with me. Oh well. Anyway, so we're here. We're on the road to Elimination Chamber. It will be, if I'm not mistaken, next Saturday, and we're getting closer. But let's go ahead and talk about Monday Night Raw because show was actually
Pretty
pretty
decent
good,
this Monday. It
pretty
was pretty
decent,
good this Monday.
pretty
I
decent.
will say,
I'm you know I'm breaded. Damn, she called you breaded, bro.
everybody. Listen, hold on. Before we continue with Raw,
Oh,
why do everyone says breaded? It's bearded.
I think
Everyone says
she.
breaded.
I think
Everybody.
I think she meant to say bearded, and
Yeah,
her phone
yeah.
possibly corrected it to breaded. I
Autocorrect.
don't know,
Maybe autocorrect.
but yeah, that's
Everyone.
exactly what she just said.
Yeah,
we,
but
we know what she
um,
we know what she means. We know what she
yeah,
means.
but Raw has been this was the best Raw. And I don't want to say the past month, but I will say past maybe 2 weeks.
It's well,
It,
actually, the
well, it's
last
not.
two Raws really haven't been that good.
Yeah, that's what
So,
I'm saying. So yeah, so I ain't want to give it a whole month, maybe 2 weeks.
but
The
nah,
Raw. Okay.
I mean, I'd even go as far as to say this was probably the best Raw of the year so far. But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
I ain't want
we're
to do all.
we're not
Okay,
very far into the year, but I
where
mean,
we
it's funny because the first Raw of the year, I said the same thing. I said this is the best Raw, of the year.
so far,
And it
so far.
was yeah.
Yeah.
So all right, so we start out with the Usos coming out, but then they're interrupted by the Vision. Paul Heyman does his whole little speech and everything. Starts talking about how he's upset about this mystery attacker, and Logan Paul plugs that he sold a Pokemon card for like
$16
$16 million
and
or
a half
something like
million
that.
dollars. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that Pokemon
He
cards.
actually made a comment that the wise man's knowledge is worth more than the 16 million that he got for that Pokemon card.
Could be.
And to be honest, I actually agree with him on that.
It could be.
So,
We already said Paul Heyman was the most
you know,
influential person.
but
Yeah.
so then all hell starts to break loose a little bit, and here comes LA Knight cutting a promo, and a 6-man tag's made, and the Vision ends up standing tall, and Logan Paul goes to celebrate on the announce table,
And here
and
comes that man. Who was that
here
masked man?
comes that mystery attacker to give him a stomp on the table. He's eventually chased away by Bronson Reed, but that just kind of
Possible will catch him. But now that I'm looking at his body type, we can say Grayson Lawler, but I don't think it's Grayson.
well, the motivation to attack Austin Theory is there. Okay, the motivation to attack Austin Theory by Grayson Waller is there, but it doesn't make any sense for Logan Paul. So this is somebody that is going after the vision, maybe somebody that we just haven't thought of yet.
Mhm.
I mean, it could be Seth. It could be Seth.
Really be Seth. It could be. They could see, but now we got to think in the path of you know what I'm saying, the visions conforming, like who would has the most to gain by interrupting matches. You know, we already see LA Knight and the Usos out there. We think we're gonna exclude Steph. We can still, we'll say Grayson, keep him in the bunch, but who else have they came across, you know what I'm saying, that they didn't done in that could potentially be, you know what I'm saying, a person of interest?
It's honestly, it could be anybody right now, but it's when the mask comes off, that's the payoff. So
because
you can have anybody under that mask. Now you can have Grayson under there. You can have Grayson
in the building.
Oh, I guess
building.
I guess Mike is in here. Just
he is in the building.
He is, all right. Like I said, it could be anybody right now. It could be Grayson, it could be anybody, but when the mask comes off, that's when the payoff happens. And yes, indeed, we are happy. We are happy to see you, brother. We are happy to see you.
Yeah, we most definitely happy.
So okay, so that happens. Logan gets attacked, and we cut to backstage, and Adam Pearce gets a delivery of a box that says "Delivered to WWE," but don't open until 2/28/26. Now, we all know that's the day of Elimination Chamber. Adam Pearce promptly says, "Send it to SmackDown."
Yeah, he said, "Let what you call it deal with it."
Yes. Now, anybody that saw this right off the bat, you would probably think Chris Jericho.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think this mystery box? Okay, so you say Chris Jericho. So now, do you think this?
No, I didn't say Chris Jericho. I said that's who you would immediately think.
Could be, right? That's a could be.
Could be.
But do you think this mystery box could be the 6th entry into the men or women's Elimination Chamber match?
I was just about to get to that.
I'm sorry.
I think that mystery box is the 6th entrant of the women's Elimination Chamber. And I believe that is Bianca Belair.
That'd be a nice way to bring Bianca back out of the mystery box for the women. So, but then we can't forget about the fellas. You know what I'm saying? So, like, now what if, just for the second, I know his contract is up, but just for one last hurrah, because they supposed to be paying tribute to him in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? My boy, because he's
hey, Danny's here. My boy Danny's here.
Danny, what's up, Danny? What's going on? He's supposed to be done. But what if they give AJ one last shot and one last hurrah, man, and make AJ the mystery man in that box and put him in the elimination game?
That would be a hell of a swerve. Like Mike just said, that would be a hell of a swerve. That would honestly be a hell of a swerve if it was AJ.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay. What makes me say that? What makes me say that it's Bianca Belair? Well, okay. Well, first off, they're saying, he said, let's ship it to SmackDown. All right, Bianca's on SmackDown. And we're kind of, yeah, if you bring AJ back, you undo everything you did with Gunther. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
But I'm just, mystery box. You never know what. I mean, excitement. I mean, Jericho, but
Wait, were you asking me or were you asking Bearded? why he
I
thinks
think he was
it's AJ,
thinking
or
in
you
general.
asking me why I think it's Bianca
In general,
Belair?
because Gunther was the one that I'm saying took him out. So why it wouldn't make no sense to bring AJ back for a last hurrah. But it's a mystery box, and you never know what being mystery boxes. Like when you playing Mario Kart and you hit the little question mark, you never know what trick you're gonna get or what thing you never know. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think it's gonna happen, but just for the sake of the conversation.
Okay. The
Uh,
last time we had something like this, it turned out to be the gobbledy fucking gooker. So let's just remember that, all right? Last time they had something like this, it turned out to be the gobbledygooker. All right, so my theory on Bianca is, first off, they're saying we're gonna send that box to SmackDown.
mm-hmm,
Bianca's on SmackDown.
mm-hmm.
They've been trying that. I think I've actually heard recently that she's ready to come back. You could have her be the sixth entrant into the Elimination Chamber, win it, and then go after Jade, and then we can start the feud with her and Jade that we've been waiting for almost 2 years.
See, but I mean, now, but eventually it's gonna have to, like, don't get me wrong, like if Bianca come back, she got, and if she
I forgot about Canyon. I forgot about Canyon and the fucking little dog. My bad. I forgot about that.
So, but if Bianca do go back, my thing, he said it turned out to be Chris Canyon.
I forgot about that. Thanks for fact-checking me on that.
So, but Chris Canyon is horrible. But if Bianca do go back, comes back, then she go back to SmackDown. Now, don't get me wrong; it's inevitable. She's gonna have to clash with Jade. We know that, right? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to.
We got to get Jade versus Bianca at some point.
But I wouldn't do it so soon with her coming back off of the injury. She gonna have to do a little bit of work first. I would think. I wouldn't necessarily put her in the Elimination Chamber right off. I think she would have to do a little bit of work first.
Well, one thing I know I can tell you for sure, we're gonna find out what's in it on next Saturday. So we can speculate all we want, but we do have a group text, and I promise you, if it ends up being Bianca, y'all are gonna get that. I told you so.
Now, to speak to the way when he was talking about Gunther,
if you bring AJ back and put him in a match, then you undo everything that you did with Gunther, retiring him and everything.
But he's still gonna retire. It's just like he got a match. You know what I'm saying?
No. I understand what you're saying, and Mike said he understands it, but
I know it probably won't happen. But But speaking of Gunther, I just knew he was gonna win that match. I'm actually I have mixed emotions about that match. No bad mixed emotions, but I'm kind of happy and I'm shocked at the same time that they put your boy Bouncy over the way they did, man.
But Gunther didn't take the pin.
I know. They bogus for having my boy. See,
Yeah,
see, y'all be praying for my people's downfall, man. Y'all praying for my people's downfall.
I'm not praying for anybody's downfall at all.
Y'all praying for the Judgment Day downfall, but
we'll get there.
But
all right, so to put a bow on this one, we have a mystery attacker, and now we have a mystery box. Nice little twist.
Okay, well, how about this? How about that the mystery attacker be in a box, and that's who will be the sixth entrant for.
I think we're gonna get both reveals at Elimination Chamber.
Separate reveals? You don't think it'll be the same?
I think we'll get both reveals at Elimination Chamber. Now, what I noticed last night with Paul Heyman and his promo and everything, there was no mention whatsoever of Braun Breaker. None. So my question is, has he silently been removed from the vision? Or what exactly are they doing? I understand he's injured. I get that. Okay. But has he been removed silently from the vision? Like, Paul Heyman didn't even mention him, and I remember last week they said something about Braun Breaker, but then this week, um, no mention of Braun. Even the announcers really didn't talk about Braun Breaker. So, has he
I don't
been silently removed?
I don't think he's been silenced.
Well, not silenced, but silently removed.
I know, but or has he been silently removed? I don't think he's been silently removed is the same thing, because if he's been silently removed, he's been silenced from the vision, meaning, you know what I'm saying, disbanded. But I don't think so. Basically, what I think it's more of a mental play. I think Paul Heyman's playing, you know what I'm saying? And also, Braun is a little bit, you know what I'm saying, volatile. So, I think it's like, man, let cooler heads prevail. We're gonna cool Braun out, like, you know what I'm saying, real quick. Wow, we play with, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, Monday Night Raw roster, you know what I'm saying, and the general manager and everybody, so I don't think he's been silently removed. I just think, you know what I'm saying, it's a play. I think Paul Heyman, you know what I'm saying, got something bigger in mind and plan for Breaker.
Okay, that's a good theory. The cat just put himself over.
There's no point in bringing up someone who's most likely out of past Mania.
That's a good point, I guess.
No Braun,
So,
no group.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Good
Braun.
point.
Yeah, well, and I agree, because outside of Seth, if we're looking at that at something to market, even though his promos are horrible, which we can fix with time or whatever, with classes, we can get that. But outside of Seth, don't get me wrong, Braun Strowman. I mean, I said Braun Strowman. Oh my goodness, the Aussie. You know what I'm saying? Bronson, Reed. I mean, don't get me. I like him. Don't get me wrong, but then, I mean, Jake Paul, as we just discussed last show, that Jake Paul really don't need.
Logan.
I keep so with Logan. I'm sorry, y'all. Logan really don't need the vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be successful, and Austin Theory, like, why are you even here? Why are you even there?
Austin Theory doesn't even belong in the vision,
Right.
honestly.
You know what I'm saying? So I agree with
I guess you bring him back. What do you do with him? I guess.
So I agree.
I mean, everybody figured out immediately that it was Austin Theory that was the first mystery attacker. So now you've had this mystery attacker take out Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory. So there's only one more person left, and that's Bronson Reed.
And Bronson made it his business that he said he's gonna catch.
We actually said something about that last week. Said, do you rush Seth back since you're kind of lacking star power for WrestleMania? And I don't really think that you rush Seth back. He might be ready to come back, but I don't think you rush him back, because if you rush him back too soon and he lands the wrong way or whatever, then you're looking at even worse injury. Yeah. So I don't think you rush him back. I don't think you rush him back
at all. I agree with that, and I think.
Do I think he'll be at WrestleMania? Yes. I don't think he'll be in a match, but I think he will be at WrestleMania in some capacity, whether it be
maybe interfering in a match or something, or maybe cutting a promo and
interference, cutting a promo, just something. Or maybe he gets revealed as the mystery man. I don't know. But I do think Seth Rollins will be at WrestleMania.
And primarily as a distraction, but not in the match. And that still brings star power, because they're still going to put eyes on the event because he's there, especially if he's the reveal. And once that mask comes off, and if he is the reveal, or if it's him in that mystery box or whatever the case may be, the viewership going to go up. The tweets, the text. Oh, shit, it's Seth Rollins. So, yeah.
All right. Moving on.
Yeah, but don't rush him back though.
No, I wouldn't rush him back.
So hold on. Let's give him this. So even if we put Seth Rollins there, not in a match for that star quality and then not marketability, what match do we put in place to potentially, if we don't put Seth in a match, what can we do to, as a filler, a substitute?
That's a tough one, actually. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know, because now you don't have Braun, and you may not have Seth for a match. And I think they were supposed to actually have a match at Mania, or maybe they were scheduled to have a match. Because Braun was the one that took out Seth. And
so do we move forward with Obafemi and maybe put him in a match? How about that?
I think Oba is going to have a match with Brock Lesnar, honestly.
So how about making that a set net? You think that's a Mania type match?
I think that was already in the plans, honestly. I think that one was already in the plans. Oh, hold on. Mike's got what if ... So let's see what he has to say.
Doesn't know what the if is, my boy. You feel it ain't. Please don't say LA Knight. Yeah.
LA Knight versus LA Knight's got to get his lick back on Bronson, but I don't think that's a WrestleMania match.
Nah. You think it's over for the Usos, man? You think the Usos will break up?
Well, I mean, they are the tag team champions.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going too well for them right now.
Well,
we know they got the belts, but I'm just talking about like
Jay didn't botch anything last night. That's a plus.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Seth comes and helps Punk to beat Roman. I think that was mentioned last week, but by somebody, not one of us, but I think Wes may have said something about Seth coming back and helping Punk beat Roman. That's a possibility. I mean, if all Seth needs to do is come in and hit a stomp, then but then okay, Mike, I'm following you. I'm following you down that path.
Yeah,
but here's the question with that: do we want to see another Seth versus Roman match?
You mean Seth versus Punk? If he helped Punk?
No, he's gonna help Punk beat Roman.
Yeah, so then it'll be Punk against Seth.
No, if he helps Punk beat Roman, it's gonna piss Roman off.
Yeah, but oh well, he can be mad. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, do we want another Seth versus Roman match?
I mean, that's why I said Seth versus Punk.
It wouldn't be Punk. We don't want that either. We had that too.
Yeah, but you know what though? I would want to see another Seth versus Roman so they can finish this chapter. You know what I'm saying? Just finish it off, man. Like just make this the last hurrah. You know what I'm saying? From how y'all started it, you know what I'm saying? With y'all coming in with the Shield and y'all breaking up and the betrayal, whatever happened with y'all, Of course, we know, but you know what I'm saying? Like just finish this saga off, you know what I'm saying? And then he stomped him last. What was that when he stomped his head? When he put him out again? Like, yeah. So I think
that was when was that? That was before Mania last year. If I'm not mistaken.
So
that was before all this shit with Paul Heyman and the Vision and all that started.
So
that was what got Roman in this match last year. It was a triple threat with CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman. That was the main event of night one, and that's when Paul Heyman turned on Roman and Punk. He turned on them both. I mean, I guess I could probably stomach another Seth versus Roman match. I mean, they've never had really bad matches. It's just they've had a lot.
Well, just to be like the, closing the chapter, closing it, you know what I'm saying? And then also, you know what I'm saying? So, and then, and the winner of that, most definitely, somebody got, because Punk, like, I mean, how long can we see Punk with this belt?
Well,
mm,
most people are thinking that Roman's going to beat Seth, but I don't think it's going to happen, honestly.
you don't think? You think Roman gonna be Punk?
I think Punk's going to be Roman. But I mean, this is really the last thing. This is really the last thing Roman has. He's beaten just about everybody. He's never beaten CM Punk.
So even within this, and we keep bringing up Gunther, where does he sit in this picture in all of this? Where like, did we lose sight of Gunther?
We haven't lost sight of Gunther. I mean, okay, if you don't go with Oba and Brock, now before Brock got in legal trouble 2 years ago, there was a match planned for WrestleMania with Gunther and Brock. Maybe you get to that. But I think you save that. I think you save that match for SummerSlam, because then Gunther can be the career killer and kill Brock's career at SummerSlam. Yes. The rumor and innuendo is Brock Lesnar is retiring at SummerSlam this year, because SummerSlam is 2 nights, and it is Minnesota, which is his hometown. And Brock Lesnar is Mr. SummerSlam.
So you say lose to Gunther on SummerSlam. So Gunther is just the retirement. So
Gunther is the career killer. They have filed a trademark for that particular phrase for Gunther. So he is the career killer.
Oh my goodness, man! He the retiring here, man. Just like Randy was the legend.
He's gonna retire. He's about to retire Brock. He's about to retire Randy. He's about to retire like anybody that's ready to that's about ready to hang it up. Gunther's about to retire him. He's going.
Y'all better hold on for some years, man. Back there backstage.
As my boy Mike says, choke him out and put him down.
Oh, choke him out, put him down. You feel?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Hey, man, do your favorite 3 heels a favor, man. Do us a favor, man.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Like the video, man.
Thumb up the video, man.
The match ain't liking the views, and the views ain't like matching the likes. Hit that button, y'all. Don't cost nothing.
All right. Moving on. We put a bow on Braun Breaker possibly silently being removed. Now is La Primera.
As my boy.
Go ahead. You can give Mike his flowers.
As my boy would say, La Primera, no bullshit, as my boy would say.
Is she in the head of Liv Morgan? They were doing a sit-down interview with Liv Morgan last night, and Stephanie came in and interrupted, and her and Dom started talking back and forth in Spanish, but Dom was right there telling Liv everything that Stephanie was saying, and then Liv left that interview in tears.
Yes. So you think
she in her head?
I don't know if it's in her head, or do you think Dom out there doing some things he ain't supposed to be doing?
And that brings me to my next banner. What is Dom actually saying to Stephanie in Spanish? And why is WWE not using the translator like they've done with Asuka in the past? Because in the past, when Asuka has talked, they have used a translator that shows, and this was brought up to me by our boy Wes. This is not me. I'm not taking credit for this.
Out to West for this.
So, what is Dom saying to Stephanie? Because as I pointed out last week, the last time Dom did a promo in Spanish when he was talking to Liv, he ended up turning on Rhea and joining Liv. So now, is history going to repeat itself? Are Dom and Stephanie about to form a Hispanic power couple?
La Primera, no bullshit, as my boy would say. You feel me? Got it right there, baby. Hey, that's what. So, man. Ooh,
Makes you think, don't it?
Ooh, yeah. Hey, I could go for that. I could see that power couple. You know what I'm saying? Power couple. The women's champ. You know what I'm saying? You got the best
the women's champ, intercontinental champ, the AAA champ.
Yeah. Don't slide past that. You got the best intercontinental champion, WWE. You know what I'm saying?
You turn Stephanie heel, and you turn Liv back to a face. Because I think last night was the start of Liv turning back face when she left that interview in tears. Now she's going to kind of get the sympathy of the fans, like Stephanie just broke her.
I agree.
You know, so that was my question though. Is she in her head? Because no matter what Liv says, Liv can sit here and say, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait. You know, I mean, I think we know 100% that it's gonna be Steph and Liv at WrestleMania.
Yeah. So as far as being in our head, I wouldn't say in our head like that, but of course, you know, it's always something in the back of the mind, scripted or no script, choreographed or unchoreographed. You know what I'm saying? Especially and I'm gonna take it from a different aspect, especially when you get involved into these characters and really you know embody who you playing and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? There's always some skepticism with, you know, like or disappointment in, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I don't really speak Spanish, or damn, is it really, or is it my time, or is it really, or just, you know, we're thinking like, man, are they really finna break us up? We didn't have a good run type shit. So, you know, and they using her to do it. So within that, it could be like you said, inside our head, because they using La Primera, no bullshit, you know what I'm saying, to be a catalyst to help assist and break up, you know what I'm saying, the Judgment Day, which I don't want to see happen, because Dom said this. He's trying to win more hardware for the Judgment Day. So he has full faith in the Judgment Day.
And that's easy to say, but now here's another theory that might be. Hey, there's Wes. There's my boy.
What's up, Wes?
There's my boy. All right, so what if Liv actually knows Spanish? And she understood what Dom was saying to Stephanie and knows damn well that Dom was lying to Liv about what Stephanie was actually saying, and that's why she started crying.
Oh,
because
but then
now she knows.
No, yeah.
Nobody really knows. Well, okay. Anybody that speaks Spanish can probably tell you what's actually being said.
You know, like you said, what if she know? But she know, and everybody else don't know, but she know. But Dom don't. He don't think she knows. Like you said, what if she knows and he don't know that she really knows, but she ain't saying it? Like you said, she left it.
Because last week when they were in the ring and they were going back and forth in Spanish, Liv kept laughing at everything that Dom was saying.
And then he got slapped.
And then Stephanie ended up slapping him, but he smiled after she slapped him.
Like, well, see, but that slap could have been, stop playing with me. You told me you was finna get rid
Now,
of her. Oh, y'all
okay,
trying to break up my judgment
okay, Mike.
day.
Okay, Mike. I understand what you're saying about it's time for Dom to break out on his own. You don't think that he could do that with Stephanie? You
I
don't
think he
think they
can.
could
But
do
he
that
been
as
out on
a power couple?
But I think he been out on his own, actually. Honestly,
He hasn't
I
really
don't get me
been out on
wrong.
his own.
I mean, he has. Even like let's be for real, honestly. Yeah, we know we got the Judgment Day, and don't get me wrong, I'm not taking nothing away from Finn Balor, but the Judgment Day is all dumb. Even
Maybe.
even with Big Mama, and Liam and Raquel, what's her name? The other one?
Raquel, Roxanne.
Yeah, Big Mama. We know Roxanne, but she Big Mama. Even with them, Dom still has
That's
been
Raquel.
key focal
Raquel
point
is Big Mama.
in Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying he's been the key focal point of Judgment Day. So I think of course, it's still a team. I get it, but I really do think that the way they was marketing the Judgment Day, he was already on his own. But I do agree with John, Mike. Like as a power couple, you know what I'm saying? With him, with them two belts, and her as the champ, and then guess what? If they are, he's not gonna let his woman lose no belt. Now she might not interfere in his matches, but you can give the damn for sure. He ain't finna let his woman lose no belt.
If she turns heel, she'll be interfering in his matches too.
You think so? Oh well. Oh, you think that? Oh, you try. Wait a minute, J Dub. You messing up. Hold on. You say she turned who?
I'm saying Stephanie's probably going to turn heel.
Oh.
If she's going to join Dom, if you're going to put those two together, Dom's already a heel. So that's all you got to do now is just turn Stephanie heel. Maybe as a heel, she can get over better than she was as a face.
But why you ain't go to her brightening him up? But I'm not mad at the heel part. Look, listen, because I would maybe she can give us a little bit more bravado, maybe a little bit more. With that je ne sais quoi, that shit that she's missing if she was a heel. I could see it. She already got a little sex appeal about herself. You know what I'm saying? Get a little devilish ways. Look, I could see it, John.
You can't believe what?
I
can't believe what, Mike?
Look, we didn't turn that into a heel. I listen. I could agree with it, but I will say, I would rather her not be a heel, but I wouldn't be mad at it.
I mean, I think Stephanie probably. I think we probably need to see that heel side of Stephanie. I don't think anybody except for wherever she was. No, it's not disrespect at all. It's not disrespect at all.
We're not dissing up in there.
No disrespect. There is no disrespect whatsoever. I'm saying none of us have ever seen her as a heel unless you watch the promotion that she was in before she went to AEW and wrestled. Was it Sasha Banks? Yeah, she wrestled Sasha, and that's when WWE plucked her out from under it because they were getting ready to sign her, and they stepped in and gave her a better offer, and that's when she came to WWE. But nobody has ever really seen her as a heel unless you watched the company that she was in prior. So I think I honestly think that my theory about Liv knows what Dom is actually saying to Stephanie is kind of gaining a little bit of steam, because why else would Liv cry?
Or unless she's hurt or she's injured. Unless she's injured.
No, she's not hurt. I'm saying, like, why else would she have cried at the end of that interview? Unless one, Stephanie is in her head, or two, she knows what Dom is actually saying to Stephanie in Spanish.
Maybe we'll find out next Monday.
I can't think of any other reason why Liv would leave that interview
crying.
Crying.
But he left with his woman. He was right on her heels
He
though.
did. He did. He was consoling her, but
Yeah.
I mean, he did the same thing to Rhea before he turned on Rhea and joined Liv. So I am all for turning Stephanie heel and Liv face.
D Black, what's going on, my boy?
What's up, D?
D Black, a fella in the building. Like I say, I'm not opposed to it. You know what I'm saying? Because like her character right now, as it stands, La Primera, no bullshit. She is quite boring. Hell of a wrestler though.
She is.
She's hell of a wrestler.
As a face, really, you have the devil's kiss, and that's the only thing appealing about her.
No charisma at all. But maybe, like you said, maybe turning her heel would give her a little bit more. And again, like that catalyst or that help and that push start with Dom being, you know what I'm saying? Her and Dom being that power couple. I mean, couple, and him already being that
power couple.
Man, that'll go.
Power couple.
And listen, no disrespect, and please don't nobody take anything. Listen, the 1,000 views of what I'm about to say are the 1,000 views and opinions of me right now. So please, I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. This will be a great thing with all this ice shit going on. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? To put this power couple up in the WWE, this Hispanic power. I'm telling you, man, that would make for great.
Bearded.
They did it at the Super Bowl.
I know. No, I'm not tripping. I'm like, you might have something there.
Yeah. With all this ice shit going on,
that's an interesting theory.
Like Wes says, being the face don't really fit our character. That's true.
All right, so I guess we've kind of established that maybe Liv is or Stephanie's in Liv's head, or maybe there's something else going on.
So, but I like the fact that he speaks both languages. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, she can fix her English, but I like the fact that, when she speaks in her native tongue, and then she you know what I'm saying, she give you the English version of it. So the reason why we want the English version of it is because that's what we hear, right? So if she can get that down just a little bit more and get a little bit of aggression and make it pop with some little slickness, I think that's gonna come through time, because she always start off in Spanish and then go English. So the more she do it, the more she get a repetition. Of course, her English and the way she talks and put it out is gonna get better. But I like that aspect. I like how she do that. But to do it as a heel, I think that shit's gonna be great. That's gonna.
What I'd like to see. What I like to see happen. I'd like to see Stephanie and Dom going back and forth in Spanish, and then they put the translator at the bottom, like they put part of what's being said, and then they take it away real quick, like, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen.
We gotta let the people see it. We gotta let the people see it. La Primera, no bullshit. Hey, big shout out to my boy.
I truly believe she could get over better as a heel, because as a face, she has not gotten over. The Devil's Kiss has gotten over, but she hasn't.
No, she hasn't.
She hasn't at all.
So, and then let me ask you this, because I don't know if I missed it or if I wasn't privy to the conversation. How did we skip over her having a boot? And now she in the rack, and she just perfectly fine after Big Mama did her in with the boot on, and she just in matches.
That's interesting.
How that happened?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, she was in the boot, but I don't think any injury that she had was very serious. I think they were actually selling the leg. I don't think she was actually hurt.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's not micromanage Dom to do it. Okay. No, I'm saying no. We're not gonna micromanage Dom, but I think her and him as a Hispanic power couple could work. It could work if booked properly. And of
Yeah.
course, that's the main thing when we always talk about these things. It's got to be booked right. So
It's got to be done right. Because if it ain't done right, it could fall. You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't done right, you could potentially push back her career and end Dom's career. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
like
don't think
Dom,
I don't think it would no, I don't necessarily think it would damage his career.
it would damage.
Yeah, we do have
Because you
7
got
in
to
here.
think
That's
about it,
awesome,
like the
y'all.
small roles, the tedious roles, like because you remember, I don't forget, it was just you and this brother who I was arguing with about Dom don't need the Intercontinental belt. Take the belt off of Dom. Dom
I
is
honestly think that Dom is a better draw in AAA than he is in WWE. I personally think that. I think that AAA championship that he has more prestige than the Intercontinental title that he has.
I mean, culturally, maybe, yeah.
So
If we look at it in that way, culturally, maybe, yeah.
we'll see.
But
We'll see how this unfolds with the potential of a Hispanic power couple on the horizon.
Like the video,
Dom
man.
needs to
Thumb up
do
the
a little
video.
time when it's
Like
on the
the
show.
video, man. Thumb up the
I
video,
agree.
man.
hit that like
I
button,
agree.
y'all.
Now, moving on.
Mm.
Is Becky Lynch scared of AJ Lee? She
Man,
has been acting very weird the last 2 weeks.
see, but you know what?
Anytime AJ, anytime she sees AJ, talks to AJ, anything involving AJ Lee seems to set Becky Lynch off in what seems to be a scared manner.
I think
Even
this is
even last night when AJ said, "Well, you know what? We don't have to wait till Elimination Chamber. We can do this right now." And Becky was like, "No, I know your games. No, no. But last week, when Becky and AJ came face to face, she had this. I don't even know how to describe it. Like her voice was panicked.
I think it's
So
9 games. I don't think she cares. Becky Lynch she's the best wrestler in the world. And it's just not me saying it. It's other people are saying it.
sure,
ESPN
yeah.
is saying it. You know what I'm saying? ESPN is saying it. The Bleacher Report is saying it, Yeah.
Well, I'm fairly certain that I'm saying AJ Lee's walking out with that women's intercontinental title next Saturday.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You feel me?
Actually, no, I don't. But because I think Becky Lynch, I think it's mind games. I think Becky Lynch is just playing with her. I don't think AJ really got a chance in hell of beating Becky Lynch.
Nah, you're crazy.
And if they do, they better not do Becky like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's another one. Only time's gonna tell on it, but it's just something I've noticed the last couple of weeks. A little bit of
what you say? What Sports Center says it.
a little bit of a observation by me the last couple of weeks where it kind of seems like Becky might be a little scared of AJ. Maybe she's baiting her. I don't know.
See, but it's so my thing is, because I don't like can AJ really take these bumps that we know could potentially, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
we know that's why she wasn't in the Royal Rumble, and we know
Mhm,
that's why she's not going to be in the Elimination Chamber
mhm.
because of the potential of her taking a wrong bump and messing up her neck.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm not mistaken, they said that she had a neck injury that was similar to what Edge had, and she's been advised to be really careful because she could end up paralyzed if she takes a wrong bump.
I so with that being said, do you think the risk is even worth it?
With Becky, I think she'd be completely safe. I think with Becky, she'd be completely safe. We have never talked about Becky Lynch botching any spots that I remember.
Yeah, but see, but it
Now,
ain't even gotta be Becky. It
now
could be
if we were talking about AJ Lee and Nia Jax, and I'm up here like, you better get AJ Lee as far the fuck away from Nia Jax as you can. But, you know, either we're going to end up with a fuck finish, which they will settle at WrestleMania, or
or do we
AJ
just have listen, or do
walks
we
out.
just have Steph run rampant through the whole show and he come in and help his wife win, come in and help Punk win, like just let him run rampant the whole show, the whole damn elimination chamber. Let Steph just do what he want to do because I just can't see AJ.
I would agree with you on that, but Seth is also kind
That's
of
if he's the one that they, you know.
that's Seth is also kind of should honestly be restricted when he comes back because he fucked himself up pretty bad this last time, and the time before that, and the time before that, and the time before that. But you know, there's a theme going on with Seth. It seems like anytime he's the guy, he gets hurt, and we've actually talked in great detail about that here on the show. I think we had a whole damn show dedicated to Seth Rollins seemingly getting hurt every time he's the guy. So when Seth Rollins, this is another reason why you don't want to rush Seth back because you know the plain and simple, he's made of glass. He gets hurt too much. He gets hurt way too much, and it always seems to happen when he's getting a massive push. So,
And when he got always got the belt too, don't he? Didn't he always have the belt?
yeah, just about anytime he's the guy, he gets hurt. Right before WrestleMania, when Cody beat Roman, he got hurt. That's why he ended up dropping the world title. I can't remember who the hell he dropped it to, but he dropped it. And I can't remember. That was 2 years ago. It always seems like anytime Seth becomes the guy and has a title, he ends up getting hurt. So, it's just one of those things, man. Like, there's so many wrestlers that you can think about from the past that could have been a lot more if they had just stayed healthy. All right. Well, I mean, I think personally that Becky might be scared of AJ Lee, but And now it's time for the question that I know Bearded doesn't want to want
So
me
you
to
say,
ask.
you say 2 years ago, I think he was just stripped of the title. I was
Was
looking at it.
I
He was
thought,
just
I thought he
stripped.
lost it. I thought he didn't he
He did
lose it.
not. I say he was stripped because he had the shoulder injury. Yeah, because of the shoulder injury.
Okay. Now it's the question that Bearded does not want me to ask, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Is the Judgment Day headed for its final judgment?
Oh my goodness. Come on. Why is this even a question?
We saw the return. We saw the return of JD McDonough
Yep.
Monday.
He was back.
And Finn
But Drew-
showed up, but was not wearing anything Judgment Day. And it just seemed like there was a lot of tension in that clubhouse. Now, I've been one of those. Yes, he did drop the belt to Drew. You are correct. Yes, he did.
I think Dom, I think Dom is genuine about bringing gold to the Judgment Day.
Wait, no, he didn't. Did he drop it to Drew?
2 years ago, I'm telling you, it says he got tripped because of the shoulder injury.
Wait, no, because we wouldn't have been talking about Drew not getting his due. Oh, he did. He did drop it to Drew, and then Damian cashed in on Drew that same night. That's what it was. Yes, he did drop it to Drew. He did, and then Damian cashed in on him. That's exactly what happened. So, yes, I want the Judgment Day to head to their final judgment. I think it has run its course, and I know my co-host here will definitely not agree with any of us, but this is starting to get about as much airtime as the Bloodline did.
Oh my goodness, y'all is ridiculous, man. Listen, again, I will repeat, Dom.
Yes, there used to be a pay-per-view called Judgment Day.
Dom is all about bringing gold to the Judgment Day. Case closed.
Yes, that's what happened. That is exactly what happened. Drew beat Seth, and then decided to go over to Punk and talk trash to Punk, and Punk pulled his leg out from under him, and that's when Damian cashed in on him. That was what happened at that WrestleMania.
You're right. I'm still in 2025. I was looking up 2023. So yeah, so he did lose to Drew McIntyre.
Yes,
April,
and then Damian cashed in on Drew right after. Because I was like, wait, but we've been talking about Drew getting his due, and then I remembered Damian cashed in on Drew.
Yeah, then Damian Priest came in with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, all right, we're on the same page on that. We're definitely not on the same page on Judgment Day disbanding, because my man over here would have Judgment Day go for the rest of our life if he could.
But not just the rest, but just a couple more years. And because I don't want them to break up.
A couple more years.
Oh man, come on, man! Like
Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio is the best thing on television right now. Him and Leo. Are you crazy? And when Big Mama get the belt, come on, man! Man, Judgment Day is the best thing in wrestling right now.
He's not getting a belt. Raquel is not getting a belt anytime soon.
Best thing in wrestling. If she stay with Dom, she is. D say Judgment Day out of there.
Man, most of us in this chat, including me, and it's not just me saying it, the chat's saying it too.
But it ain't Judgment Day needs to go. Report. But it ain't ESPN or the Bleacher Report.
I'm sure they got people over there that are probably thinking the same way we are. I'm telling you, you're up here talking about a couple more years. I'm up here like, no.
Why not? No. Why not a couple more years? And then guess what? Or Or we can have Vin, Madonna, and all them people leave, right? And Dom start a new faction of the Judgment Day. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Get rid of them losers, Dom. Get rid of them bums.
He really is.
No, I am actually a Dominic Mysterio. I was rooting for Dom to win. I think y'all playing with Dom. Well, I think WWE playing with Dom, and they're not using him correctly.
Ain't none of us disagree that Dom Mysterio is a hell of a performer. Dom Mysterio can do that without the Judgment Day.
Man, let me tell you something. So when Eddie Guerrero was out here doing this thing, Eddie Guerrero was the best thing on TV. Dominic Mysterio is the best thing on Raw right now. Listen, Braun Breaker, failure. Gunther, failure. CM Punk, about to go down. Let's go, Dom. Let's go, Dom.
Wait, whoa.
What happened?
Did you just use Gunther and failure in the same sentence?
Braun Breaker 2, both of them failures. Now one of them got the belt back yet. Got a belt. Failures did all that overhyped. They overhyped, man. They overrated. They overrated, man. Both of them overrated, man. Overrated, man. Best thing about Gunther is that chop. Overrated, man. Overrated.
You're trying to piss me off, aren't you?
Overrated, man.
You're trying to piss me off, aren't you?
Overrated. Now listen, you don't want to talk about get rid of
your mind. You are absolutely out of your mind. And I get a lot of this. Is not what you actually think. You're doing it because you've told me this yourself offline that a lot of the shit you talk, you don't actually believe. But I can tell you kind of pissed me off right now, and I'm not gonna fall for it.
We got a sense of him, man. Hey, man, you know, I don't know what he talking about. I ain't never spoke to this man offline day in my life. Hey,
all right.
It's the best thing on Raw right now, man. Who else better? Who better? Mike, who better?
You lost me when you used Gunther and failure. You lost me when you used Gunther and failure in the same sentence.
So who's better right now? I'm asking the chat and my co-host.
I'm not saying that Dom is not.
No. I'm asking the chat, and I'm asking I'm asking my co-host that's in the chat, and I'm asking the chat, and I'm asking my co-host that's on the stage with me right now. Who's better? Right now on Raw. Well, I'm not talking about SmackDown brand, just right now on Raw brand. Y'all tune in for Dom. Every time y'all tune in for them other guys, you get let down. You got Gunther beating a bunch of has-beens. He couldn't even be bouncy and
he didn't take the pin.
It don't matter.
No. There is a difference. There is a major difference in Gunther losing a triple threat match but not taking the pin. There's a major difference. Now, if Javon had pinned Gunther, that'd have been a little bit different.
He was supposed to. Then you got my boy breaking it up because they're using him wrong.
You had what's his name come out and get his lick back for the attack last week, Dragon Lee, and he took him out with the ring bell.
Yeah, with the ring bell, which was supposed to happen. It was supposed to see, but that's when they were supposed to throw Gunther back in the ring. And my boy
now Wes was really trolling. He said, "Who's better than Dom? Grayson Waller?"
No, Grayson, no.
Oh damn!
No,
Oh,
but
my
nah,
boy definitely trolling.
I'm
Look, okay,
messing with Dom, man.
I give Dom his due. Okay, I give Dom his due. But the thing about it is, it's time for him to do it without the Judgment Day. And I think just about anybody in this chat would agree with me.
I would agree. I'm not gonna say I don't agree. I would agree with. Don't get me wrong. It's
And
not that
Dom's gotten to the point where he does not need the Judgment Day.
he don't need them, but I just
Round
like him
two.
with them.
Cheers, fellas.
What is that? What is that?
That's my Java monster.
Energy drink.
My killer Java monster. The fuck, who was that took the pin? That was
Dom.
El Grande, wasn't it?
Oh no, Dom took the beer.
No. In the triple threat when Javon won, wasn't that?
He did Dom.
No, he didn't. Dom
Yes, he
wasn't in
did.
that match.
With him, Gunther, and
No, it was El Grande, wasn't it?
You talking about this Monday?
Yeah.
It was Dom, it was Bouncy, and it was Gunther. And Dom took the pin. He caught him off the top ropes with the young OG, caught him off the top ropes with the cutter.
Hang on.
Remember, because Gunther was slapping.
Hang on. Dom did take the pin?
Yeah, Z Black. He said it was Dom. It was Dom. He caught him off the ropes with the cutter.
He did. Okay. All right. So Dom took the pin. That's interesting.
And see, and they because I thought Dom was gonna pull a Chris Jericho and stay outside the ring and let them do their thing. That's what he was. He started off that way, but then Gunther, was that. Yeah,
well, Gunther got hit with the ring bell, and I don't know. That shit looked pretty. That shit looked like it actually connected.
Nah, he hit his hand.
Okay, good. I didn't watch it in slow motion. Okay, good. Either way, it was by design for Dragon Lee to come out and interfere in that. Right. So now we're gonna have Gunther just completely fucking destroy Dragon Lee, which is fine with me because I mean Dragon Lee ain't really doing shit anyway. All right, Dom is definitely one of the pieces of the future, I believe. Mm-hmm. But until he breaks away from the Judgment Day and shows that he can do it without them, then he's he's got to do it without the Judgment Day.
Okay.
And if that means the Judgment Day goes away, just to kind of get Dom to go on that path, then I'm all for it. Because I do believe that Dom is one of the building blocks for the future of the business. Even though he's like 30-something years old, he could still be one of the building blocks for the future.
You don't have a lot of wear and tear, man. You got, what I'm saying?
He doesn't have a whole lot. He doesn't have a whole lot of it. So I mean, I definitely believe that Dom is part of that group. That's the future. But he's got to get away from the Judgment Day and show that he can do it on his own and not have them. So I say the Judgment Day is and should be heading for their final judgment.
He do more for Judgment Day than Judgment Day do for Dom.
Well, either way.
So
let's talk about the Women's Elimination Chamber participants so far and let's talk about our predictions for the final two. I believe we have Asuka, Tiffany, Alexa,
Mhm.
and Rhea.
Ripley, Miss Ripley.
All right.
So I think one of the Bellas will be in this elimination chamber.
What?
Yeah.
I know you're fucking trolling. No. 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 Oh, God. Fucking no. Come on. Come on. Please tell me that you don't mean that.
You don't think one of the? No, I mean I don't
No.
want to see it, but I think one of the Bellas is going.
Absolutely no. 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 Absolutely no.
Yeah, we heard that mystery box. That mystery box could be Bianca, but I think one of the Bellas.
I think Bianca is going to be the sixth participant, and she's going to be the one that steps out of the mystery box. But that's just my thought on it, based on Adam Pearce saying, "Let's send this to SmackDown."
So
It
do
could
we
be,
know who
it could be
is?
it could be everything. It could be nothing. We won't know anything about Friday. Probably Last Legend would actually be a good participant. Yes. Yes. Very good. Very nice, Wes. Very nice. I think you need to put her in a triple threat match that also involves Nia Jax.
So now you're gonna start. Now you're trying to start the feud or the dismantlement of them in a tag team.
What exactly are they doing as a tag team?
Well, they ain't doing nothing. But
What exactly are they doing as a tag team?
they ain't doing too. I mean, don't get. But they.
It is
think-
just like Dom needs to break away from the Judgment Day. Lash needs to break away from Nia. She does not need her. I think she is good enough on her own.
Yeah.
She
I
is
agree.
good enough on her own.
I agree. So what do we do with Nia, man? So are we sitting her down? Are we putting her, I mean, her career really ain't been, saying what I thought it was going to be, you know what I'm saying?
Well, before she came back, not this last time, she was absolutely the queen of botches. And to be honest, she's had a couple of moments since she's been back where she has, let's see, she fucked Jade up, but that was also kind of on Jade for not putting her hands up quick enough. But I mean,
she's not that impressive in the ring.
Before she got fired, this woman, she took poor Kairi Sane and threw her head first into the damn steps. If you haven't seen it, go look it up on YouTube. It's horrible. Like, we're talking head first, straight up, no protection. She literally just put her straight fucking head first into the damn steps.
Yeah, she's a bad performer. All around, like bad performer all around. Like the last match that I just watched, like she don't have it. Even throwing the opponent into the corner, like it's not there. Even the power moves, it looks like it's just so sloppy. So
Nia Jax was supposed to be there as a powerhouse, somebody that you could put in matches that could test the limits of somebody, and she definitely has not lived up to that at all. But the only reason
if she put his head through the stairs.
The only reason that Nia Jax is still employed by the WWE
is family ties,
is because she's part of the bloodline.
Yeah, I said family ties, that nepotism.
That's the only reason. I promise you. You know, old Dwayne calling in favors.
Yeah, nepotism.
Yes. Lash Legend is actually a good choice, Wes. I like that.
Yeah, she got
So
it on.
if we go with that train of thought, all right. So we got Asuka, Alexa, Tiffany, Rhea, Lash, and I think Bianca is going to be the sixth. That's a hell of a field, honestly.
But didn't Lash have a match already? She didn't make it though. Thought she
Did
already had it.
did she have a match? I don't think she did.
She didn't. I could have sworn.
No, I don't
Okay.
think she did. They had some kind of tag team match
Okay, maybe that's what I seen. Yeah.
where
Yeah.
where Alexa took it, or somebody took Nia through a table last Friday. I
No,
can't
wasn't that
remember who
that was
Yeah, that was
Io.
Io. Yeah, that's right, because they were getting ready to put Rhea through a table, and so I mean, you kind of got that thing going with them, Rio against Lash and Nia, but I mean, this would be a good opportunity for Lash to, because I mean, to be honest, if they pushed Javon Evans the way they did, then they should probably push Lash the same way.
Yeah, I like Lash. You know what I'm saying? As a
I think
powerhouse.
Lash is one of the
Yeah.
pieces of the
Charisma.
future of the women's division.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. But my prediction is that Bianca is going to be the sixth participant and may possibly win it, and we get Bianca versus Jade at WrestleMania, which is something that most people have been waiting for 2 years since they had their stare down at Jade's debut at the Royal Rumble. Rhea versus Jade could be promoted pretty well too, but
I can see that though. 'Cause they
my
heavy
thing
hitters.
about Rhea is she's established. She doesn't need a title at all, so she doesn't need to take that title from Jade.
But who don't want the hardware though? Who don't want
here's the thing about it, like, so if you go with that, then that means Rhea moves to SmackDown.
Wasn't she on SmackDown before though?
No. As the tag team champions, they can be on any show they want. They can be on any show they want as the women's tag team champions. So I think it should be Bianca and Jade, and you might be able to kind of go back to the whole attack of Jade in the first place. But if you do that, then you would be turning Bianca heel and Jade face, and I don't think you want to do that exactly. But you could, you might be right on that, D. You definitely might be right on that. WrestleMania does need some matchups, and SmackDown kind of does need Rhea right now. Their women's division is.
Yeah, I mean, but what's going on in the NXT? They not bringing up. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with the development down there?
And you know what? You're right on that, Wes. Bianca really doesn't need a belt. She doesn't. Maybe we could get Bianca to actually push Jade to her limit and actually, force her to have a good match. Because most of Jade's matches have not been good at all.
So what's the old girl named, the little strong chick? Keep forgetting her name.
Jordynne Grace.
Grace. Yeah.
He could also be a potential elimination champ. Didn't she already have a match though?
No, I don't know. Did she? I don't think. I know Nat had one, but I don't. I kind of get them confused sometimes.
I don't know. But Wes is right. Bianca really doesn't need a title either.
Yeah, but see, I said that earlier. Don't even bring her back, like to even, you know what I'm saying? Like I just,
Rhea and Bianca are the only two. Well, and Io are the only two that are the only three that are really established, and they don't need a title to be relevant. But I mean, you do have Rhea with the tag team championship and Io with the tag team championship.
But I
But
say rock that dynamic for a few more months.
yeah, they had a title match. They had a title match on SmackDown last Friday, and Jordan did lose against Jade. I think Jade said something about she was only going to wrestle for 2 minutes or something like that. 2 minutes or 5 minutes. I can't remember what it was. It was 2 minutes. I think she said she was only going to wrestle for 2 minutes. Like she pretty much said she was going to beat Jaden or Jordan in 2 minutes. Now Jordan is definitely also one of those future building blocks, but I don't think it's her time just yet. She could get in the Elimination Chamber as one of the final two, because her being eliminated in the Royal Rumble as quick as she was kind of head scratching. She got eliminated pretty damn quick
because they weren't ready to use it. You think that's what I'm saying? So like if she'd have lasted a little bit longer, you could have seen the potential. Maybe she just ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, maybe she just ain't ready.
That's possible.
You know, because if you ain't ready, I wouldn't put them in that type of situation because then the match ain't gonna be good and it just reeks for.
And Jordan is kind of. She's still really green, even though she's been in NXT and TNA for a little while. She's still really green.
She got that look. See, so they was pushing the look versus her.
Yeah. Well, they were pushing her versus Jade because you have powerhouse versus powerhouse.
Right. So you need somebody.
But if you put Bianca versus Jade, you still have powerhouse versus powerhouse.
See, but Bianca's a better performer than Grace.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Like Bianca is yeah. Well,
and who?
Yeah, so all right, moving on. We got the men's elimination chamber participants. We got so far
Randy Orton,
Cody Rhodes.
Bro.
Fuck, I had all these earlier.
Oh, we got Javon Evans who just got in.
Javon Evans.
And we have the boy L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Knight. Right. Those are the four. Those are the four that are in right now.
So who the other two participants that you think could potentially make it in? Who you can think you can see in?
I think Bronson Reed gets in.
Bronson, because I would agree.
I think Bronson Reed wins his match next week and gets in. And as far as the sixth participant, I don't know.
Mystery box AJ, but no,
it's not going to be AJ Styles. You can't undo what you absolutely cannot undo what Gunther just did. You will shit all over Gunther if you fucking have AJ come back after he retired him.
So what's his now who would be that sixth participant? If you putting Bronson in. Man, let's get Oba in there somewhere, man. Come on, man.
I would like to. But first off, Oba has not figured out what show he's going to. He has a contract from both shows.
Yeah, but it don't matter in Elimination Chamber.
And actually last night, as Oba was walking away after he told Adam Pearce, I'm going to review both and I'll decide. He had a stare down with Rusev. That was kind of interesting. But Oba has not decided which show he's going to be on just yet. But either way it goes, it's still the Elimination Chamber. It could be either show.
And you don't want too many power on Raw, though.
But you could have Oba. You could have Oba be one of the participants, and then have Brock Lesnar cost him, and that's how you set up him versus Brock. I like Oba as anything when I look towards the future of wrestling. Like I can see him getting the rocket very, very quick. So yeah, no, I think you could have Oba be one of the participants, and then have Brock cost him his chance to go to WrestleMania. Okay, AJ is going to have another match in the future. It is just not going to be in WWE. He is done with WWE. He is not done. 2026 just started. Okay? 2026 just started. All AJ said was he is retiring in 2026.
Elimination Chamber.
Man. You're gonna shit all over Gunther if you do that.
Well, shit, he just lost. Gunther was supposed to be in the damn Elimination Chamber.
He did not lose.
If he didn't get pinned, he was in a match that
he was
lost.
in a triple threat.
And he lost. It don't matter. A triple threat match that he controlled the whole damn match.
Until he got hit with the ring bell.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're pushing Javon the way they are. I mean,
like I said,
if you look at the record books, technically, Javon Evans has a win over Gunther and Dominic Mysterio. So, I mean,
impressive resume, young OG.
I think there's going to be some great things for Javon Evans in the future. I just don't think it's going to happen now. I think he's going to have a great showing at Elimination Chamber. He'll probably be, one of the last three, something like that. But eventually, time's going to run out on him, and we'll see what happens.
So, out of the 4 men participants that we have right now, who do you think will be one of the last people in the match?
I think your final 3 are going to be Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Javon Evans.
So you think LA Knight don't stand a chance, yeah?
I think LA Knight will probably be the second one eliminated.
Ooh.
Sadly, if Oba's in there and Brock's going to cost him, I think he's going to be the first one eliminated.
I feel you, D. I'm rocking with that, D. You know what I'm saying? He said they just picked him because he will bring action to the Elimination Chamber.
I mean, the boy is something else to watch. I mean, damn, could you imagine him pulling off the fucking cutter off the top of the pod? Woo.
And guess what, John? And you just called it, because guess what he gonna try to do?
You know he's gonna try. He's gonna try. But either way, that's actually a good theory, D. He will bring some action to it. I think he's gonna have a good showing. He will be probably the final 3. And I think you're gonna have to have Randy Orton just fucking spike Cody.
Cody gonna win, man. I'll be shocked if he don't.
The only way I would want Cody Rhodes to win, the only way that I would want Cody Rhodes to win the Elimination Chamber is if somehow he gets a match before WrestleMania with Drew, because the word is Drew is going off to film a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Cody beats Drew, but then Randy beats Cody at WrestleMania. That is the only way I would be okay with Cody winning the Elimination Chamber.
Mm. Cody gonna win. And I don't really like Cody.
Cody got boring. Cody got boring in his reign.
Got boring. He been boring. Like, what the hell?
No,
like,
his first reign before John Cena beat him was actually pretty good.
It was okay. It was.
I mean,
okay.
he was, but
he was better.
I think it's time for Randy Orton to win another title.
I would agree. Let him get in the record books. I'd agree.
I think it's time for Randy Orton to get another title reign.
And then he ain't got too much longer. He ain't got too much longer to be left in to wrestle neither though. Don't he want to retire?
I mean, Wes, I just said the only scenario that I would be okay with Cody winning the Elimination Chamber. That is the only way I would be okay with Cody winning the Elimination Chamber, is he beats Drew before WrestleMania and then Randy beats him at WrestleMania. That is the only way I would be okay with Cody winning the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, because I don't want to see Cody at all.
Nobody wants to see Cody. I mean, really, nobody fucking wants to see Cody.
Nobody. Don't get me wrong. Like, and we all know that was some BS. Like, he wasn't supposed to make it, bro. He wasn't supposed to make it, man. Come on, y'all. I just knew they was gonna give it to Cody. I said, oh, when I seen that, I'm like, yeah, he gonna win.
Yeah, I thought it should have been Sammy, honestly. I really thought it should have been Sammy. But you could have a heel Sammy cost Cody his spot in the chamber. You could have Sammy get tired of like getting right there and coming up short to where he takes matters into his own hands. I'd be okay with that too.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, a Cody and Sammy match would probably be pretty good too.
Yeah, that now I would now that I wouldn't mind seeing, because I think Sammy can bring a lot out of
that too. I want to see that too, D, but they won't do it right now because this is the same situation they were in 15 years ago with John Cena. They had talked about turning John Cena heel, and to be honest, John Cena had new music, new gear, new everything, and was ready to actually turn heel, and then Vince cut it off because they had so many sponsors that they would lose, and Cody is kind of in the position that John Cena was in 15 years ago. He's got the support of all the kids. Oh shit! Oh shit!
What happened?
Look who's here! Huh. Did you come to join us? Where's he at?
I say y'all know who's in the building. I ain't bullshit.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
The 30th entrant in the Royal Rumble has arrived. Yeah. Yeah, y'all say y'all just having too much fun without me. I can't sit here and watch.
Yeah, well, don't worry
And
about it. We know how to mute you. Nah, let me.
what Austin told Goldberg? Hey, we're gonna give you this ticket bill. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. When you sitting on that front row, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh man.
Cody and TNA had a hell of a heel run. Him and Brandy, actually. They had a hell of a fucking heel run in TNA.
The American
I
Nightmare
would
gimmick screams heel.
I would
I've said it
love
from day one.
I would love to see Cody as a heel. I just don't think they're gonna pull the trigger on that right now.
No, because you don't have a quality enough babyface to take his spot. You gotta have a babyface on his level or higher that can take his spot.
Mhm.
It's the only way.
And who we
That's
got in
right.
SmackDown? Who we got in SmackDown? Who we got over there on SmackDown?
You got Sami Zayn, which as good as he is, he's no Cody Rhodes.
He's
You
not Cody
got
Rhodes, but he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not.
what's
He's not.
crazy enough, I believe Sami Zayn is a better in-ring worker than Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
I
But
absolutely agree with
I'm
that.
talking about on the level of marketability and popularity.
Okay.
He's not Cody Rhodes.
He is not Cody
Matter of fact,
Rhodes.
it'll be easier for me to tell you who is on Cody Rhodes' level. There's only one. Well, two,
Drew
and would have been
McIntyre.
three, but one of them just retired.
Drew McIntyre.
It's no.
Hell no.
No.
It's CM Punk and Roman Reigns. End of story. Them are the only two that is either on Cody Rhodes' level or higher.
And
Even
both of
Drew
them
is not on Cody's level.
are on Raw.
That's why I say
So,
who on SmackDown. No, don't go Raw. Who on SmackDown? We can
well, no,
put them. Who?
we're telling you that to say nobody.
No. I don't want to hear nobody. Give me a
Well,
pick.
that's the thing.
That's the answer.
There is nobody on
No,
SmackDown that's on Cody Rhodes' level.
Let's just for the sake of this. Let's get a substitute. Let's get an intern in there. Interim. I mean. So who would we
you know,
who would we try to you know what I'm saying make his babyface successor if we turn him heel? Who could we try potentially? Maybe
Jacob Fatu. You
but
can do Jacob.
you know what? Because now we can tell his story about him being this bad guy and how he turned his life around because he sat down with Cody and they had that little interview. And now, oh my goodness,
we could have Jacob cost Cody Rhodes the Elimination Chamber because Cody is really the one that attacked him.
And kicked his teeth down his throat.
Matter of fact, was it last week? No, I wasn't on the show last week. Week before last, we had pitched something, and I had said something to the effect of Drew, Cody, and Jacob could be in the ring together at the same time. That way, Jacob is technically in the ring with one of the people, or the person, I should say, that kicked them in the face. And it can't be
the 4-way match we was talking about. That's what it was.
Yeah. That's exactly what we was talking about.
Right.
It was Orton. We was talking about Orton, Jacob, Cody, and Drew.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we were talking about Jacob being in the ring with one of the two people that possibly kicked his damn teeth down his throat. And I honestly think when that's revealed, it's going to be Cody.
Should be.
It's going to be Cody. It should be. And that's where you could kind of kickstart his heel turn, because then you'll have the fans being like, oh my God, Cody attacked someone backstage? You know.
But are we okay? But let me ask you this. Are we booking this according to what we want to see, or according to what Triple H's tendencies tend to be? Because Triple H is about as safe as they come.
We are absolutely We are
Absolutely.
absolutely booking this on what we would like to see.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
agree with that 1,000,000%. We
We're
basically
we are booking this. We are fantasy booking this like a motherfucker because goddamn well Triple H ain't gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, he gonna book it to be Drew on my mama.
Yeah, he don't be picking up my calls no more. I don't know what I
He
done.
don't pick up your calls. He treat you like a road dog.
Yeah, man. He ain't picking up my phone calls no more, man. Don't worry. I'm gonna have to go see him. Don't worry about it.
Beard talk to talent development. That's funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
trip.
real though. I mean, so I would like for Randy Orton to come out of the Elimination Chamber because I think it's about time for him to have another run. But that's, of course, me fantasy booking what I'd like to see.
Leaving the door open?
I already told you Cody gonna win. We already know Cody gonna win.
And more than likely, that's probably what's
Got
going
door.
to happen. But I would like to see Jacob cost Cody the Elimination Chamber. And then it be revealed that Cody's the one that kicked his damn teeth down his throat.
I mean, either way, you get Jacob in a high profile match for Mania, which is an upgrade.
That's what he needs.
Yes, I agree.
He just like Dom, he needs to take that next step.
Yeah, it's time.
Because
Like,
Jacob, they said that when Solo came up that he was going to be the there's Jet. Huh.
My boy, there go my boy. Hey, Jet, we gotta talk, cuz. Hey, we gotta talk.
What's going on? What's going on?
My thing is, like,
where's my phone?
They said that when Solo came up, that he was pretty much kind of gonna be one of those, but Solo flopped big time. But Jacob sure as fuck hasn't flopped.
Well, you know what? I think with the Solo flop came more from that feud with with that with the OTC thing with the man, why am I
him and Roman?
Yeah, with all that, yeah.
OTC versus the new tribal chief. I mean,
yeah. I think
they tried to make Solo the new tribal chief, and that flopped very badly. That flop.
Reinvent itself with the MFTs, and it was looking good for a minute, but now it's like I say that whole storyline is getting cheesy with them having that lamp, and like maybe like y'all say, shit, it's just time to break up all the factions, man.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like 1997 all over again. It's too many factions.
I ain't gonna go that far. It ain't like 19.
Call them out. You in 1997, you had the Disciples of Apocalypse, you had the Nation, you had DX, you had
Los Boricuas.
Yeah, Los Boricuas. I'm already at 4. It's let me think. It's another group I'm not thinking of right now.
The Oddities.
Yeah. Well, no, that was 98. That was 1998.
Was it 98?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Heart Foundation. The Heart
Foundation. Yes.
I wouldn't, but I get it too.
That's
what he's saying. What he's saying is there's a lot of fucking factions right now. There's a lot.
You got Judgment Day. You got technically you still got the LWO. You got the Wyatts, the MFTs, the Vision. Look, I'm at 5 already.
Well, we can't count LWO.
Okay, fine. I'll take down the LWO. Before, I'm still split. We split the baby over one faction. That's still a lot of factions. It's a lot. So
Yeah, but they don't cause no havoc. The only ones that's causing havoc is Division. The MFTs, Judgment Day really ain't good. You know, Judgment Day is just
the
up
Wyatt
to the
Six. The Wyatt Six. How
You
the
said
hell
the
did I forget
Wyatts
about the
already.
You
Wyatt
already
Six?
named them. You said the Wyatts.
Oh damn! See, I forgot about them. sounds
No,
No,
like
you
sounds
said
like
it.
story.
You said it.
I forgot about them, man.
You
I
said we got
forgot
the
very
Wyatts, we
quick.
got the MFTs. You said those. Those were part of the four or five that you named, but we cut
That was my best. That was my best Triple H impersonation. Yeah.
I mean, technically we still no, it's not really a faction. I was gonna say that we still have the New Day. Now actually it is a faction because they got fucking Waller in there with them. So
that's only
technically
low.
technically
No, y'all better not.
That's exactly no. Jet is spot on with that comment. Jet is spot on with that comment.
He said they causing havoc to the ratings if anything. God damn.
They ain't causing havoc for nothing.
They is kind of whack.
They need to just give the goddamn lamp back to the fucking Wyatts, and then the Wyatts just need to go away. I'm sorry, this Wyatt thing it has not worked.
It ain't the same without Bray.
You cannot tell the story without the storyteller. I will continue to say that. My wife told me that, and I will continue to say that. You cannot tell the story without the storyteller.
It peaked once you put the tag titles on them. And a faction and a tag team and a trio, whatever you want to call it. Once you put the tag titles on this group, that is the peak. You can't go no higher than that. So everything else from there has to be downside. It's the Tony Khan, Mariah May conversation all over again. Once you put the belt on someone so quick, the only thing you can book from here is the downside. It's the only thing you can do. So that's why, like, not to change the conversation, but that's why Braun Breaker not getting the belt so quickly, or Sami Zayn not getting the belt so quickly, or hell, dare I say Drew McIntyre not getting the belt so quickly. It helps. It sucks, yeah, but it kind of helps because it gives you a longer story arc.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, there is that. Oh, do they got me in here as a guest?
Well, you might be a guest, sir.
They got me in here as a guest. This is unfamiliar.
What do you mean it's in here as a guest?
Cause I'm looking at the top and it says log in or sign up for free. That it don't matter. I mean, I'm on the show.
I see your motherfucking name right here. So
can they ask me to put my name in the?
Whatever. You're not here as no motherfucking guest. All right, you're here.
The show turned heel on me.
We're happy to fucking see you again.
Don't say the show turned heel, no. You know, man.
The show turned heel.
Listen, the Wyatt thing was cool. It started out cool with the backstage fucking being in shambles, all of that, but then after that, it went downhill. It got tedious, and now it's time. It's time to
Bo Dallas don't
get rid of it.
He don't do nothing. Bo Dallas don't bring that mystique. He don't bring nothing to the character. All he do is just wear the damn mask.
Because unfortunately, it's a Bray Wyatt creation. And as John says religiously, you can't tell the story without the storyteller.
You can't.
Imagine the Hart Foundation without Bret Hart in there. How'd that look? Yeah, it'll look wicked.
I don't know. It depends on who would have been there to replace him. Shit.
Yeah. Once we lose Bret, the options get very slim, especially if you're gonna call it the Hart Foundation.
But I'm saying though, Stu got a lot of shit up in the. You know what I'm talking about? Stu,
you gonna get Dynamite Kid out the wheelchair? By
I got
97, that man
one more.
was out of there.
I thought
Uh,
Shit,
Dynamite Kid passed away.
mm-hmm.
not in 97. He was still alive in
No,
97.
not in '97. I'm talking about now.
Well, no, the question was if you take Bret Hart out the Hart Foundation, what do
Yeah.
you
Who
got?
you replacing with? Yeah.
You ain't got nothing.
Exactly. You don't have
I
nothing.
mean, you ain't got Brett. You ain't got Owen. You ain't got
So you
Amber.
can
Original
you can
on one.
cancel
Original
Bruce.
on came later, so we don't count on. I'm just counting Brett
He
and
said the
then
hard carpet floor ain't no foundation. Damn. Damn.
not right.
Damn.
Dang. Y'all are brutal, cuz. Y'all brutal.
But I mean, like seriously,
I didn't even see the comment and who I mean, I didn't see who typed the comment, but I could venture a guess.
it was Jet.
Come on. I could venture a guess. Very nice.
I mean,
The same person that's booking people through windshields.
oh God, not that again.
Safe
Not that
life,
again.
repair, safe
That
life,
was
replace.
that
Through the
was
window.
so fucking. Oh my God.
I
But
was
no, like seriously though, like the Wyatts are they're it's done. Like it was cool for a nostalgia, but
yeah.
I'm telling you, the average wrestling fan is not gonna forget Bray Wyatt. Okay.
That's fact.
The average wrestling fan will not forget Bray Wyatt. The hardcore fan definitely won't forget Bray Wyatt. All right. None of us will forget about Bray Wyatt. Oh God, here we go again.
He said hard assorted mats. Hard
Oh
assorted
my
mats.
God. No, I'm talking about this comment. Oh my God.
Oh,
Here we
that
go.
man ain't glass, dog.
Here we go
Oh,
again. We are talking.
damn.
Oh God, here we go.
Shrapnel
Here we
flavor.
fucking go.
Not shrapnel flavor shakes. Oh,
God damn. Here we go again. We're about to get every single glass reference from Marty Jannetty getting thrown through the barbershop window. Woo!
that was man, I hated that.
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
What?
Well, that's kind of but like the Wyatts, they need to go away.
So we put them all in singles action, or
No.
get rid of everybody? Period. Just get rid of their ass.
I mean, you might be able to keep Rowan. You might be able to keep Loomis and maybe Gacy. But damn,
Get the chick out of there though. Get the
damn
chick.
Bo and Nikki need to go. Like, I'm sorry. Bo Dallas is. I don't believe that there's anything that this man can do that's gonna be impressive.
I mean, he ain't that bad, but I don't know. I just never was big.
I mean,
on that.
I think the end. I think the end of the Uncle Howdy character should have been at the fucking Royal Rumble when LA Knight had a match against Bray Wyatt, and he came off of the top of the stage and completely missed the damn elbow drop by like 5 feet. Oh my God.
I mean, hey, well, Jimmy be botching kicks too. Things happen, man. Things happen.
God.
Things happen.
Jets
You know what I'm
added
saying?
in.
He missed the elbow about 5 feet. Jimmy botched the kick last week.
Oh God, that wasn't just a botch, man. That was
shit happened.
that was.
What's worse, like when you miss a kick like that, you missing the kick or the person actually selling for it?
Otis tried to sell it. Otis tried to sell it, like he fell to the ground, and the announcers tried to sell it, but everybody saw that he completely fucking missed.
Yeah, he missed. Like, that was crazy. Like, that was super crazy, bro. I just didn't understand that.
But I mean, we talked about this last week. Like,
yeah,
Jay had been fucking up a lot.
That's why I asked you earlier about the Usos. You think that time might be coming to an end?
Who do you drop the title to? Who do you drop the title to?
No. Yeah.
No, it shouldn't come to an end because the tag division is dead. And regardless of if they having great quality matches or not.
I think all of us knew damn well that fucking Alpha Academy was not walking out with those titles. I mean, we knew that. I just don't know who you would let take those titles from the Usos.
Ivar and old boy.
They got destroyed by Obafemi.
Facts.
Yeah,
they got destroyed by one man.
That don't mean shit because that was just a power play. Obafemi ain't in the tag division. Like
one man killed an entire tag team.
Yeah, but we talking about Oba though. Like they trying to put him over, extra over.
That's what they're basically putting him over the way they used to put people over back in the day, where you'd come out and just fucking destroy 2 people, 3 people in the ring.
But not just any 2 or 3 people. The Del Raiders, boy, they was killing, they was crushing shit. Like
they were a tag team. They were tag team champions at one point. That's actually a good point, Jet. We gotta eventually get to the Usos versus the Luchas. I agree. But in order for that to happen, what's his name is gonna have Ray Phoenix gonna have to come over to Raw. Yeah, he brings up a really good point there, Beard. We're supposed to believe they couldn't beat one man. Oba literally came out and destroyed them, but they gonna beat the fucking Usos? Come on.
Yeah, hell yeah, they could beat the Usos.
No, sir. No, sir.
They already had the belts.
They did, but they didn't beat the Usos to get it.
Yeah, but the Usos ain't great, boy. All that, they the best tag team in wrestling. That shit is fake.
Motherfucker. Did you just use the goddamn F word?
Yes.
No, you don't use that word.
Yes, because they is not the greatest.
You don't use that word.
Man, Usos is done.
Okay. You just don't use that goddamn word.
Okay. All right. We ain't gonna say the Usos is fake no more with they fake.
God damn it, I said you don't use that word.
My bad.
We don't use the F word on this show.
Okay. Well, the Usos with they you know what I'm saying?
Oh man. All right.
He really got a bleep button. I'm crying.
He really did use a bleep button. This motherfucker. You got me.
So
you got me.
I gotta hit the button since I can't say.
No, you cannot say that fucking word on this show.
Oh my goodness! Oh my!
Oh, that was fucking great.
Even the last 15 years,
that shit. That was great. That man. Yeah.
I'm trying to put a shirt on. I ain't gonna lie, that popped me. I did not.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. That was great. Oh shit, that was great, Bearded. That was great. Shit.
Hey man, thank you, man. I do what I do when I'm doing it. You feel?
Oh boy. Let's talk about something that I didn't make a banner for.
And what's that?
R-Truth has the ability to literally make anybody break character.
Yeah, man, that's his
That
job, though.
man is something else. He even got fucking Kit to break character, and he was the one being insulted.
Yeah, that's his job, though. True.
He got Kit to break character.
Listen, you ain't got
Damien was over there. Damien broke a long time ago.
Yeah, you ain't got wrestling if you ain't got R-Truth in it, man.
I'm telling you, man. R-Truth is
you can't spell wrestling without R-Truth, man.
Nah, you really can't.
Yeah, man. Hey, just like Paul, R-Truth is a close second.
I wouldn't go that far, but
oh hell yeah, I would.
R-Truth is another one that kind of got his start over there.
Second.
He got his start in ECW. Ron Killings.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, that's definitely there ain't no question, Jet. That is R-Truth. I don't
Jet, but on top of that,
anybody.
But he got skill. He just because most of those gimmicks just be gimmicks. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta understand.
Gimmicks.
No, I'm saying Truth is like 40. She's my age, I think. She's like 48 years old. Yeah, so he can't really go in the ring like he used to.
Yeah, facts.
So what do you do with him? You turn him into a comedy act, and he's damn good as a comedy act.
That's why it was so messed up on Unreal, if that's truly what happened, because you got to take everything you see on that show with a grain of salt. That you chose that form of negotiation tactics with R-Truth. Come on.
Yeah, that was a straight up situation. That wasn't
like you had to know that if you actually didn't renew his contract, that the fans were going to revolt.
Well, I didn't think J-Dub, I didn't think it was going to go that way. Honestly, I didn't think it would have such. I didn't think that effect would have been that major. I really didn't.
The crazy thing is, it's not the fans; it's the locker room.
Well, yeah, the locker room kind of started.
The locker room revolted like that.
The locker room revolted, and then it spilled over to the fans.
No, I only put more onus on the locker room because it's like a football coach. You know what they say? You lose the locker room, you lost your job, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
If you're booking a show and you lose faith of the people you're trying to book,
yeah, he might have been the only thing bringing or making motherfuckers want to come do it every day.
Cause one of the biggest things that was on Triple H's side, at least coming out of the Vince McMahon era, was it's such a better atmosphere backstage. We don't have to walk on eggshells. He's so personable. He's so this. He's so that. Blah blah blah. And then this come out, and you like, ooh. This is a shrewd business.
It definitely made Triple H look bad if that's the way it really went down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if that's the way it really went down, and R-Truth actually thought that he got fired to the point where he took to Twitter and told everybody that he got fired, then, I mean, yeah, that's not a good look for Chips there.
See, but then again, though, they put it out there, so it might not have really been that way because they did put it out on national TV. So
Unreal, I think a lot that we see on Unreal is staged and not the way that it actually happened.
I think the first season it wasn't staged, and they saw like how we reacted to that and everything else, especially that stuff with the whiteboard, and then things started getting a little bit more emphasized.
I will tell you one thing: when they released that preview, and people got screenshots of that whiteboard, people went fucking crazy.
Yeah. See, I think after that point, now we start filtering in a more reality TV based.
Damn.
You say
Damn.
Trip can't get a slip, looking bad in them clips.
Hell, man.
Woo!
Trips gave him the slips. Where is
Yeah,
my
I think a
Scooby
lot of
snacks,
what we
cuz?
see. I think a lot of what we see on Unreal is staged.
Yeah, like I think when they're following them around and all that, and at least the superstars are talking to the camera. I'm CM Punk, also known as Chicago made Punk. My real name is Phillip Brooks. Like I think that's their real selves. I think that's really Phillip Brooks on television, but it
Mhm.
just different other things are the thing, like especially when they're talking in the writers' room. Yes, like that. Those scenes specifically. I do believe that most of that is choreographed.
Mm-hmm.
What a bleep bitch at Bearded. Go ahead. Drop one, man. Yeah.
Do you believe all that shit?
Oh mama. Yeah. Hey, now you got your running gimmick for the show.
Yes,
That's funny.
yes, he got his. He's definitely got that. That's wow.
I got all this water too. I don't know what to do with it.
Drink it.
Yeah,
You supposed
Man,
to drink the water, man. Drink the water, Anime. Drink the water.
but like you know, but if it really went down that way, then that was poorly handled. But like I said,
Yeah,
if it really went down that way,
R-Truth is the shit though, man. He's a great inspiration to Jim to have, you know what I'm saying, in the locker room for not only just the wrestlers in the company, but like y'all say, man, the fans as well, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He an inspiration. And like he say, like when I watched the interview when he was talking about his relevance and how he related and how the fans relate to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like that's facts. Like like if any wrestler touch you, R-Truth, you know what I'm saying? He that one. We outside of the comedy shit. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that.
I mean, before he became a comedy act, he was a pretty damn good performer in the ring. You know,
Indeed he was.
he could put on a pretty good match, but then they turned him into a comedy act, and I think there had to have been a reason they did that. Maybe it's because he couldn't
Probably
go
an
that.
injury, you know what I'm saying? And then like
Maybe
you say,
some kind of injury, but they wanted to keep him around, or maybe they had him under contract or
I mean,
whatever. But
the reason to me, at least, but I don't know the for sure reason, but if I had to somehow to guess, he peaked in 2011. Y'all remember when he was with the Miz and he had that main event for the
yeah.
WWE Championship at Capital Punishment against, was it Cena? And then him and Miz versus The Rock and Cena at Survivor Series. R-Truth just had the unfortunate misfortune of coming up in the Cena, Orton, a little bit of the what was left of the Edge era, and
yeah,
he wouldn't have fit.
no,
That was never a time like a character like him would have fit somewhere in a very serious role. Matter of fact, the best run of his life was when he was Ron Killings in TNA when he won the NWA Championship,
yes,
and he
yes,
cut that promo on Ricky Steamboat. That was his run,
yes, that was yes.
and he gets his name on the same lineage as Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, Harley Race, et cetera, et cetera. He goes in the books as an NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
NWA, yeah, baby.
Like when he came out
So,
and,
and he
and
was the
he
first
cut his
black one.
braids,
Oh no,
and
no,
he
no,
cut
no,
his,
no. Yeah,
cut
actually, he
his
was. He
when
was
he
the first
came
black
out.
NWA champion.
Yes, he was. When he came out and he cut off his
Hey man,
braids
shout out to African American History Month too, man. Ron
and
Killings being the
said
first African American NWA champion.
and said, "R-Truth is dead. I'm Ron Killings now." We honestly, some of us thought that we were going to get Ron Killings from TNA, but that never actually happened. That would have been
Nah,
good
that's
though.
called feeling. That's called feeling on me. That's what that's what gave you the slips.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Yeah, no. D, we all know that D. You know him and little Jimmy boy. They
But I would, but to WWE's credit, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, R-Truth is the longest running comedy character that they've had.
Mm-hmm. And the longest running gimmick that they ever had. Successful.
I mean, come on, man. When they came up with that 24/7 championship, you can't think of anybody more perfect to have that than R-Truth. I mean, some of the ways that he oh man, that was some of the best shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was some of the best shit. Like,
yeah, big shout out to R-Truth, man.
Yeah, big shout out. But his backstage segments, like I said, man, he has the ability to make anybody fucking break character. He had Damien and fucking Aldous just rolling. And I don't think that was scripted.
The best break had to be Brock Lesnar, bro.
Oh God, yes.
Hey, man, I'm gonna throw you over that top rope.
Paul Heyman.
You a big. Yeah.
Yeah, Paul Heyman. And as soon as he said Paul Heyman, Brock fucking broke.
Wasn't Truth in the ring when Brock was Boombox Brock too?
He was. He tried. Didn't he try to get Brock to do a dance break? And then I think Brock hit him with an F5. I can't remember for sure, but remember when he used to come out and do the dance break? Where he would just come out and say dance break and they just start dancing. I think he tried to do that with Brock when he was Boombox Brock, and Brock acted like he was dancing along with him, and then he hit him with an F5. I think that was something that happened. I don't remember exactly, but yeah. But
R-Truth is what they call a national treasure.
Yeah, facts.
Yes,
facts.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know,
WWE Hall of Famer.
Yes, for sure.
Yes,
for sure.
Because there's no real criteria to being a Hall of Famer. I mean, Michelle McCool is a fucking Hall of Famer, for fuck's sake. So yes, R-Truth will be a Hall of Famer one day.
Well, they can tell you what you can do to not get in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, there's a lot of things you can do not to get in the Hall of Fame, but
rape isn't one of them. Ask Mike Tyson.
Well, Mike Tyson is a Hall of Famer.
Oh, I said rape isn't one of them. Ask Mike Tyson. Oh, I should have said that word on YouTube.
Rape is great, man. I gotta be quick. I gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, we need that 7-second delay.
Look,
life, pal.
Look, Anthony Ajette, Michelle McCool is not a Hall of Famer. Michelle McCool only got into the Hall of Fame because of who her husband is.
Yeah, ask my boy that got booted off the podcast. I was
Why isn't a Hall of Famer?
He isn't. No.
Never will be. Man, if they ever put Chris Benoit in the Hall of Fame, that's the day when they commit company suicide.
Why?
Pun fully intended. Okay, look. Man, okay, are you telling me that you think Chris Benoit belongs in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Yes. And
yep, he does.
Yes.
He does. If you want to ask me that question directly, yes.
As a wrestler, yes. As a wrestler, yes.
That's what this is.
Hall of Fame. We ain't got shit to do with it. Out of that, yes. As a wrestler,
that's what this is.
His senior career, yes, he deserves to be in the fucking WWE Hall of Fame.
Okay, let me ask you this: how is Fabulous Moolah in the Hall of Fame? And she was
around when the wrestling started with her old ass. Other than that, because she ain't.
And she basically was a part of human trafficking. If you want to be technical, if you want to use the legal term, He was part of human trafficking.
You know, it's a lot of Epstein going on.
So I mean,
leave that out.
A lot of these people personally are actually shitty people. I'm just saying. Just because Shawn Michaels they got his life together, that don't change who he was in the 90s.
Oh hell no.
And again, Mike Tyson is a convicted rapist.
In the Hall of Fame.
He's in the Hall of Fame. So
But
don't stop short now.
But they fired AW for making a rape joke.
Immediately. Now, will he go in the Hall of Fame? Absolutely not. But if you're asking me, should he be there? Absolutely.
I mean, I would agree as a wrestler, he should be, but it's kind of hard to look at. It's kind of hard to look at.
See, you listen, because
what he allegedly did. I mean, I say allegedly because I'm still not 100% convinced.
Yeah, but you're trying to conflate different things. We're talking about. We talking about what should he as a wrestler?
As a wrestler, yes. As a wrestler, but it's kind of. But the thing is, the world that we live in now. Listen.
Steroids, they shouldn't be now.
But you're talking at the same time.
All right, go ahead. You finish what you're saying.
All those steroid using motherfuckers who's in the Hall, they shouldn't be in there. Ric Flair, the way he treated his family and the things that he did, he should be in there. But guess what? He's there. I understand what you're saying. This is a thing about unaliving. Wrong is wrong, bro. If we gonna do that, bro. Wrong is wrong, bro. On any shape, level, wrong is wrong. I know it's levels to the shit, but wrong is wrong, bro. But as a wrestler, as a person who got in that ring and dedicated time into learning and being the best or one of the best at his craft, does he deserve to be in a Hall of Fame that acknowledges? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, as a wrestler, yes, Chris Benoit should be in the Hall of Fame. But the problem is, if you put him in the Hall of Fame, the society that we live in, they're not going to look at it as he's in there as because of his wrestling talent. They're going to look at it as you just put a convicted or somebody who committed
killer,
in the Hall of Fame.
Killer.
So, huh?
Killer. The word is killer.
So, I mean, you people these days have a problem.
Nobody said that.
Overlooking actual, like talent. And I'm sorry, when before 2007, Chris Benoit was absolutely one of the best in the ring. But that happened in 2007, and I don't believe that he will ever get put in the Hall of Fame because that will be a giant media circus for the WWE because people can't separate the two.
Okay. All right. So if we're playing the morality police here, you got to be the morality police all the way across the board. Because if
okay, what you're saying right now. Okay. What you're saying right now, Stone Cold shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame because he beat his wife.
He's convicted of domestic violence here in Texas.
Mike Tyson should not be in the Hall of Fame because he's a convicted
rapist.
Okay, fine. You're gonna say it.
I can say it.
You're gonna get us kicked off of here. That's fine. Okay. Jimmy Superfly Snuka should not be in the Hall of Fame because it was determined that he is a killer as well. So, I mean, you can go down the line, Fabulous Moolah, trafficking. I mean, you can go down the line of all the people that have been elected to the Hall of Fame. Hogan, you know. So, I mean, you can literally go back on some of these people, but
Isn't Cowboy Bill Watts Hall of Famer?
no, he's not.
I
I don't believe he is. Huh? Is he? Hold on. Yeah,
Especially after his
Pat
comments of
Patterson.
JYD.
Pat Patterson with the Ring Boys. I mean, you can literally go through and start pulling motherfuckers out if you are the morality police. I'm not saying that what Chris Benoit did or didn't do, for that matter, is not wrong. But I don't know this motherfucker personally to, to say, I only see him as the hell of a wrestler that he was. And sure, what he did or didn't do is horrible. But as
I'm gonna mute my mic
wrestling,
because it's wind blowing in my ear.
okay, but as a wrestling fan, like shit, when you talk about Chris Benoit, you talk about somebody that was a hell of a performer in the ring, probably was on steroids, and more than likely the career that he had probably is Hall of Fame worthy. But people these days have a problem separating the profession from the person. And don't get me wrong, what they say happened is horrible. Is absolutely horrible. That is absolutely horrible. But it won't ever happen. I promise you. As long as we live and as long as the Hall of Fame goes, Chris Benoit will never be in the Hall of Fame.
Curveball. Now that we know what we know about Vince McMahon, how do you induct him in the Hall of Fame? And then when you answer that question, how do you have a Hall of Fame without Vince McMahon?
Boy, oh boy. How did I know you were going to throw that in here? Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Vince McMahon ain't been convicted of shit yet. It's all
I want, and in the interest of fairness, just because you're convicted doesn't always mean you're guilty.
Right, because I don't believe that Mike Tyson conviction.
So yeah, I mean, we don't know. I mean, that was so long ago.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that Mike Tyson conviction.
He said he's gonna get a sticky note in that motherfucker. Oh shit. But it's kind of hard to not have a Hall of Fame without Vince McMahon. But
because Vince is the WWE.
He was, yes. All right, Wes, have a good night, brother.
Peace.
Yep.
Oh shit! We've been over 2.5, huh? Oh.
Yeah, we have. We started at 5:30 and it's almost 8 now. But you can't have a Hall of Fame without Vince McMahon, but I don't think you actually induct him into the Hall of Fame. But once again, he hasn't actually been convicted of anything. It's all hearsay at this point. It's all he said, she said, being accused by a former employee. We don't know for sure about. Oh God. I mean, that's what her attorney says happened. I mean, actually, it could have happened. I don't know, but either way, you can't have a Hall of Fame without Vince McMahon. And to be honest, if he ever does get inducted, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of outrage, but I mean, like to be really honest, I think the Hall of Fame is a joke. It really is. The fact that you have
it's just one big marketing tool to sell tickets.
yeah, and it's gotten worse over the years. I'm sorry, you have a celebrity wing that has Drew fucking Carey in it. Pete fucking Rose. At least he made one Hall of Fame. Oh shit, he dropped out. You know, the WWE celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame has Pete Rose, Drew Carey, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, what have these guys ever done to deserve a spot, even if it's just the celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame? What have these guys ever done? Drew Carey's moment in the sun was when he got scared of Kane and eliminated himself in the Royal Rumble. So, like, you know.
Oh my goodness, man. Jet is he killing me, man. He killing me.
Yeah, Jet is but no, but like seriously,
wow.
Nobody knows if that's true or not. But I mean,
I mean, look, hey,
I don't think this is ever going to actually go to court. I think we're going to get an out of court settlement, and it's just all going to go away.
Yeah, I think so.
Do I ever think that we will see Vince McMahon in WWE ever again? No. TKO will not risk that kind of a media circus.
Well, you know, if it goes away, I think with some time, I think you can see him back. Yeah, facts.
Honest, the Hershey. God damn. Oh my God. All right.
Not giving them Hershey.
Oh man. So, nah, I still don't even think with time that we would ever see Vince McMahon back on TV ever again. So, I mean, but like I said, like I was telling Mike earlier, you can go down the line and start pulling motherfuckers out because they did this, they did that. You have Stone Cold who beat his wife. You have Hulk Hogan who...
You got numerous of them, but all that shit don't matter.
You can literally go down the line.
He should be in there.
But you won't put China in there by herself. She has to go in as a member of DX because Triple H made some lame excuse why China couldn't be in the Hall of Fame by herself. Said, when you say something about, China, kids go to Google and start looking up who she was and what's the first thing that comes up. No, that's bullshit. That's some bullshit. That is some absolute bullshit. And that particular explanation by Triple H is absolute bullshit. I mean, so what? Sonny is in the Hall of Fame. Mickey James is in the Hall of Fame.
Very nice. Sonny is in the Hall of Fame.
Mickey James is in the Hall of Fame.
Not Mickey James, though. Mickey James did her thing.
What did Mickey James do?
Mickey James posed for a lot of magazines before she was a WWE superstar. She posed for a lot of magazines.
But Sonny is sitting in prison right now for drug driving and killing somebody.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Sonny's in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, she did not age well at all.
Sonny's in the Hall of Fame. I mean, you can literally go down the line, but China doesn't get her own spot in the Hall of Fame. She got inducted as a member of DX.
I mean, 'cause that's all I know her as a member of DX.
Facts.
To be honest with you, shit, I'm gonna keep it
I don't.
100.
This is gonna sound very fucked up, but I don't think China. What can she do that? What would you point to say? Oh yeah, this is Hall of Fame worthy.
Jet talking about
Okay. Well, actually, I lied. That's a terrible question. First woman to compete in the Royal Rumble. First woman Intercontinental Champion. Yeah,
yeah.
Man, that
China
shit.
is definitely Hall of Fame worthy by herself.
I guess that is Hall of Fame worthy.
I guess because she the first woman to do it, right? I guess.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
technically
so
is blazing the trail.
so how come China can't get in on her own? And like I said, Triple H gave a
In there, it don't
bullshit.
matter. She's in there though. She's still in there. No matter
She's
how
in
you
there
get
as okay,
no matter how,
okay, hold on. She's in there as a member of DX, and what was DX known for? Telling people to suck it.
no, the members but now you taking away from the members of DX individually and as a collective because Shawn Michaels was the shit. We see what Triple H doing right now. X-Pac coming from the 1-2-3 kid. I'm loving it. Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, even though he left the Young Guns to do whatever they was doing over there, and I really wasn't fucking with with Billy at first, but they made it work. Like, and DX became a thing, and then the addition of China, they became a thing. Because Shawn and Triple H individual careers were impeccable.
I'm just saying the WWE Hall of Fame is a little bit hypocritical sometimes. And
A lot of critical.
it is definitely a joke. So, I mean, it's a joke. The celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame is a joke. I mean, it's a major joke. It's not just, but you go down the line and it's like, okay, this person did this, this person did this, this person did this, this person did this, but they're still in the Hall of Fame.
So again, why are we not letting Chris Benoit in?
Because of what he did.
Because
what he's been accused of.
Because what he did or what he's been accused of turned the WWE.
Wasn't there, and they wasn't either. They only speculating.
Turned the WWE into a huge media circus, and the fact that they did a tribute show for him did not help their cause.
How come it? Listen, people still watch wrestling today, man. Don't nobody even think about that. That should be gone today. Here today, gone tomorrow, man. That honestly, bro, that the way we are now, that shit don't matter.
You speaking to it to the way it should be versus the way it actually is. Like the way it is in real life, like unfortunately, and this is just the downside of being a man in society.
Do you remember?
It's,
Do you remember during
if
COVID?
a woman comes out to say bearded or salted beef, he's gonna say, "Let's see if this is actually true."
Yeah, we gonna break this down because
wait until we get all the facts. They're gonna say, "Oh no, we can't stand for this," and
the fact of the matter is they should have got all the facts before they decided to do a tribute show, regardless of anything. Now, what I'm going to say about, absolutely, it is a very sensitive world that we live in. Okay, do you remember during COVID when they came up with the Thunderdome? You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. During one episode of Raw, it was either Raw or SmackDown, somebody put up a picture of Chris Benoit in their Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit immediately was taken down. they cut that person's feed immediately. So it's still a sensitive subject even to this day.
I'm
And yes,
gonna put Chris Benoit on my back to see.
What Jet is saying is correct. The media coverage and everything that followed, because not only did the media coverage happen, then all of a sudden you started having former wrestlers that started up groups to to prove that concussions could in fact be damaging to wrestlers. Chris Nowinski used to be a wrestler. He quit to become an advocate for concussions in wrestling. After Chris Benoit and everything that followed, they at that point banned chair shots to the head, which used to be a common thing on wrestling every week. So when they banned the chair shots to the head after Chris Benoit, after the whole thing with Chris Benoit. And that was because Christopher Nowinski went on this whole thing about concussions in wrestling and concussions in football and concussions everywhere, like being, more damaging than it's being let on. So there was a lot of shit that happened after Chris Benoit that put egg on the WWE's face. And like I said, it doesn't help that they did a tribute show without getting all the facts. So,
I ain't gonna lie. Let's not try to curtail this into a whole Chris Benoit episode. But bottom line is the man ain't gonna get in the Hall of Fame. He should be in there because of his work in the ring, and that's just where it is. You either gonna be on one side of the aisle or the other.
Right. But I mean, Jet just said you got people pulling up tweets from 10 years ago. It really is a sensitive world that we live in now. But
so glad I ain't got no tweets up there.
Social media was not a big thing back then. Social media.
But it is now.
Oh, it definitely is now. Everybody's got a motherfucking voice now. Y'all hold on one second. I got to piss.
Yeah, man. But moving on from that, yeah, man. But yeah, man.
Let's push this bitch down the road.
Yeah. I was there. John seemed to be
John the more
police.
So is you ready? Is you ready for the question of the week?
So we doing the final thought. What happened to the final? No, okay, yeah. Question of the week. So what's the question of the week?
With John back on the camera, my phone in my pocket.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we've been on for 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 40 minutes.
All right, so
question of the week time.
Sponsored by no one. Very nice.
Not yet.
Unsullied by sponsorship since 1989. Thank you, Dr. O'Neil. That is my shit. But anyway, what is the bigger missed opportunity in the history of professional wrestling? Hogan and Flair in the WWF. I know we got that in WCW. So Hogan and Flair in the WWF. Austin and Hogan. Styles and Michaels. Or Sting and The Undertaker. I'm dying to know your answer.
Ask the question one more time.
Out of these matches out of the matches that I'm about to list, which one is the biggest missed opportunity in the history of professional wrestling?
That didn't take place?
That didn't happen.
Okay, I said Styles and Michaels. I'm gonna flip that. Yeah, these matches did not take place. Not asking my lie. I'm gonna keep Styles and Michaels. I'm gonna take off Hogan and Flair because you got that in WCW. So you got Austin and Hogan, Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles, Sting and The Undertaker, Goldberg and Austin.
I'll say Goldberg and Austin.
No.
I was thinking Hogan because of the powerhouse.
It's his opinion. Let him connect the dots.
So
everybody had a turn.
Yeah, so at first I was thinking Stone Cold and Austin, but
Hogan and Austin.
Yeah, I was thinking. Hogan and Austin, but by that time Hogan and lost his flair. I believe Shawn Michaels and AJ. I believe Shawn Michaels and AJ would have been a hell of a match, but if we're talking about like for the namesake and aspect, I think Stone Cold and Goldberg would have been a decent match with Goldberg coming out on top, which kind of probably would have killed Austin's character. But that'd have been cool because I didn't like Austin later on when he had sustained so many injuries and he was limping around the ring and could barely carry himself in the match. So I think that would have been, for me, Stone Cold and Goldberg. Oh, and I don't want to see no damn Sting and Undertaker. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sting and The Undertaker. Early years was definitely a missed opportunity. I don't know if Austin and Goldberg would have been. I mean, you had one person that could actually wrestle in that. So I don't think Austin and Goldberg would have really been a missed opportunity. Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles would have tore the fucking house down. And what was the other one? Austin and Hogan. Austin and Hogan probably would be my second one on this list.
For nostalgia purposes, Hogan.
It happened during Hogan's nostalgia run. It was supposed to happen during Hogan's nostalgia run. Because Hogan came out and cut a promo that was supposed to kickstart it, and then for whatever reason, it never happened. He came out to the ring and he said, I was looking out my locker room door and I saw somebody, and it got me to wondering what would happen if the Hulkster went face to face with that old rattlesnake. And then they never did anything with it. But The Undertaker and Sting, that was a proposed match. When was that supposed to be? WrestleMania
27, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
2011. Originally, those vignettes was supposed to be for Steve.
Yes, the vignettes that they ended up changing to The Undertaker and the Johnny Cash music, that ended up being Triple H and Taker. That's what in 2011, Sting and Undertaker would have put on a good match. So that's my choice is Sting and The Undertaker. And he dropped again. Must have got another call. This is why you don't use your phone for this shit. But no, man, like, I'm sorry. Austin and Goldberg would
that would have been me.
Your opinion, and I respect your opinion.
My bad, dropped down.
Sting and Undertaker? You personally.
So we've given our choices, Mike.
Okay, I'll give my answer first, and I'll go why I gave the answer.
Okay.
I gotta go with Sting and Taker here. WWE would have had so much fun with that from a production standpoint.
Mhm.
Like
The
when it comes
dead
to like production, like when it comes to production and shit like that, sometimes the match, sometimes the production be better than the match, and that's what makes it
Mhm.
great.
Mhm.
Like Hogan and The Rock did not put on a 5-star classic. It's just as far as the in ring standpoint, it's just the production around this shit. The
Yes.
way it was hyped up and the theatrics that went into it,
Mhm.
not the match itself. Cause
Absolutely.
look, Brett and Sean in that Iron Man match, you at the time in 1995, you can consider that to be a match classic, but it's boring as fuck. So the production on this is terrible.
Yep.
So and Taker, come on, Taker's arguably the great. Ain't arguably, he's the greatest character they've ever had, and his whole character is based on production.
Mhm.
And then you give him Sting too. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now AJ Styles and Shawn Michaels, you got to give me this in 2005. In
Mhm.
2005, like that 2005, 2006 era where Shawn Michaels wasn't, yeah, sure, he wasn't Shawn Michaels of the 90s, but he was still great from an
From
in-ring
an in-ring
standpoint.
standpoint.
And this is peak AJ Styles in
Mhm.
2005. X Division AJ Styles.
Oh man,
So
a
yeah,
Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles match in 2005. Woo! That was, mm. What
and
could have been?
now you give me Austin and you give me Austin and Goldberg. Now, if you give me Stone Cold Steve Austin prior to a neck injury, yeah, this is gonna be nasty. Like, and nasty in a bad way. This is a Styles clash of epic proportions. Then if you give me the brawler version of Stone Cold, okay, I can accept this now. But this can't be just a straight up wrestling match. This has to be like a street fight, a no holds barred, something to mask the fact that Goldberg lacks in the ring.
Mhm.
And anything we kind of shooting for the stars there with Bill Goldberg. What was the other one I said?
Hogan and Austin.
Styles and
Hogan and
Hogan and
Austin.
Austin again. Styles clash. I think I'm glad we didn't get that.
It would have been. It would
If
have
you
been a
give
hell of
me,
a. It would have been a hell of a fucking fight in the production room because Hogan would be like, "That doesn't work for me, brother."
and in 2002, if we really keeping it a stack, in 2002, Austin was already over the hill in the sense of shit. He was no longer motivated. He was
He
losing
walked.
himself. He even
He
admitted
walked
these
out. He
things.
walked out. That it wasn't. Didn't he walk out in 2002?
Yeah, now I get why he walked out though, because when you think about it, it makes no sense. You just want me to beat Brock Lesnar? You want me to lose to Brock on
With
TV? No bills,
no
no
production,
nothing.
and no promotion, no nothing. Just lose. I get
What's
it.
up with the chop? Like, yeah, he said I don't mind losing to him, but just a dry match with no bill, no nothing. That's
Yeah, no
crazy.
build,
Which
no
it
nothing.
is. Think about that. The first ever match between Brock Lesnar and Stone Cold Steve Austin. First of all, this not happening on a pay per view. Is diabolical in its own right. But
True.
you
It's true.
do, but you do get Brock Lesnar at his best. I love that version of Brock Lesnar over this MMA version of Brock Lesnar. I wish he can go
Everybody,
back and do the shit he used to do.
everybody fucking loved Brock Lesnar in 2002. The motherfucker
Oh
did a
yeah.
hell of a lot more than just 20 suplexes and then F5.
So yeah. Give me Crow Sting and in 2010, like that 2007 or 2008 to about 2012, 13, Undertaker. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Taker was on his shit. Cause him and Sean had that 5-star in 20,
Oh man, 25.
29, 09, 09,
WrestleMania
09.
25.
Yeah, that'd have been 2009.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's right in there. That's right in that range.
Yes. Because Shawn Michaels and Taker had 2 matches in a row, and then Triple H and Taker had 2 matches in a row.
You know.
I'm sticking with
So,
Austin and Goldberg.
I mean, that's your opinion, and nobody's
hey,
gonna fault you
brother.
for your opinion, brother. Nobody's gonna
Hey,
fault you for
brother.
your opinion.
I ain't gonna lie. It better be a hell of a brawl.
It would, yeah. I mean, but you probably could have had somebody probably go off script, and it probably would have been Goldberg.
That would have been a hell of a production meeting.
I mean, we had Goldberg go on one of the talk shows when he was in WCW and challenge Austin to an actual fight, not a wrestling match, an actual fight. Of course, they did nothing with it because Goldberg was in WCW and Austin was in WWF. So, but Goldberg, they said pretty much everybody compared him to Stone Cold because I think he was WCW's version of Stone Cold. And he went on a talk show and said, I am not Stone Cold Steve Austin. I am not even, I don't know why people compare me. But with that being said, I'm here to challenge Stone Cold Steve Austin to a fight. And they never did anything with it because they were in 2 different promotions, so they couldn't do anything. So your answer on this should be Sting and Taker, but if you chose something else, that's fine. That's your opinion.
Austin Goldberg.
You're not ridiculed for your opinion, but you're wrong.
What? No, it's a subjective question, man.
I know. I'm just fucking around, really.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking around. But no, Sting and Taker in 2011 would have been awesome. And yes, they said that the vignettes that we saw were supposed to be for Sting, and then they weren't able to secure the deal with Sting.
Remember, yo, nah.
So
nah. Remember those field goals with Vince McMahon. He either go right left, wide right,
or right down.
It ain't gonna make it to the goal post, or that motherfucker go right down the middle. And I just believe that Sting and Taker was gonna be the one that went right down the goddamn middle.
And still had 10 yards there.
That's the one match to where it wouldn't matter who would have been the winner.
We the
fans would have won.
We talking about a Cam Little or Brandon Arbery type field goal.
Okay, quick question. Let's go back down these matches right quick. Austin, AJ and Shawn, who y'all got going over that?
Shawn.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie, Bearded. I'm with you. I am with you only on this basis. The finish has to be nothing other than him trying to hit that phenomenal form, and he's eating the sweet chin music. It's the only way. A la Shelton Benjamin. He takes the Shelton Benjamin spot, which is arguably the greatest sweet chin ever. But
But here's the thing, when you book those type of matches, and you have someone like Shawn Michaels, who is known to play backstage politics, that's the same reason why you could never have Austin and Goldberg, because neither one would want to lose. Same thing with Austin and Hogan. So But
No, I think it's a different dynamic.
I would probably have Sean go over with that exact finish. That's a great finish.
The fuck with Hogan talking about Austin got to win. I wouldn't be because and then like I said with the Goldberg and Austin, I'd have let Goldberg win. But Austin and Goldberg, Goldberg. Austin and Hogan. Austin got to win.
I mean, Austin's got to win, but you have to factor in you have one of the biggest, if not the biggest, backstage politicker ever.
Yeah, we know all that.
Other than Shawn Michaels himself, who showed Hogan who's the true who's the true master of politics at SummerSlam 2005. Let's just be real on that. Like I said, you more than likely would have both of them refusing to lose, and then you would probably have, I don't know, you'd probably have to have some kind of screw job finish to have a winner. As far as Sting and Taker, ooh, goddamn.
It don't matter who win that one. Like Mike
said, I think the fans win that regardless. Yeah, the fans win that one regardless. Goldberg and Austin, man, Austin's got to go over. Ain't no way I'd pick Goldberg over Austin. Ain't no fucking way I would pick Goldberg over Austin. Goldberg couldn't wrestle for shit.
It ain't about the wrestling. It's about shit, the way he run through motherfuckers.
There ain't no motherfucking storytelling in Goldberg either.
So he was running through motherfuckers. Austin
was running through motherfuckers. I agree. He was, but But
okay, right, what's the next match after that?
I think that was all of them. That was all 4.
Oh shit! So but we hit all our strides.
Tell me who your picks were.
My picks.
You said Sean over AJ with that exact finish, but
No,
all right, so,
well, no, I said I will only take Sean over AJ in that with that finish.
Yeah,
that has to be the finish. But I would give AJ Styles that win.
Okay.
Him beating Shawn Michaels would have done everything for him.
It would have.
Shawn Michaels beating him does nothing for Shawn Michaels.
No, there was nothing.
Like Shawn Michaels was a made man. Truthfully, when Shawn broke his back, he was a made man.
All right, so who would you go with if you had to pick a winner between Hogan and Austin?
I gotta get Austin. It got to go to Austin.
All right, so all 3 of us
gotta eat that stunner.
Okay, so we all 3 agree on that one. Good. Sting and Taker.
See that one? It don't matter who wins.
That's what I just said. That's what both of us said. The fans win.
That's why I picked that. That's why my original answer, because it don't matter who you pick. But if I had to pick gun to my head, I would actually give Sting this win.
Mm-hmm.
It does 2 things. It does 2 things. Yes, it breaks the streak. I know what I just said. I know what I just did. I effectively booked the end of the streak. But you would have paid the ultimate respect to the ultimate respectable guy from WCW. The one guy you can't do wrong by. You shouldn't do wrong by. You did wrong by Booker T, Rey Mysterio, everybody else so on down the list. But Steve Borden, we don't disrespect Steve Borden at all.
But they did.
And yes.
But they did. All right. And let's go with Austin and Goldberg.
Ooh, y'all trying to get me cute. I'm the one that asked the question.
You said what?
Yeah, we can't hear you.
That
Sound like you said
a
Goldberg.
bit.
Like every other word kind of goes robotic. Mm,
I heard Goldberg. Don't worry
I
about it.
think I don't know what the fuck I heard, but we probably need to wrap this up pretty soon.
Yeah,
You want to wrap it up, Mike, or you want me to?
I gotta get ready for my show.
Oh.
Nah, he dropped off. So you, my boy.
All right. Well, that is going to be the end of the show, and like we like to do it at the end of this thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, STS proudly brings to you its trio champions of the world. My boy is not here, but I am not the road dog Jesse James. He is not the badass Billy Gunn, and he is not X-Pac, and we are not D-Generation X. But if y'all ain't down with us, then we got just 2 words for you. Fuck off.
Before you dropped off, Mike, you was what did you ask? Did you want to end out with something, bro? Is he back?
He's here, but I don't think he's actually here. All right. Well, all right. With that being said, we're out, and we'll see y'all next week.
Hey, man, peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. Peace and love. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, family. Peace.